Here we go. I see the light inside you, brighter than the skies. Hold on, just let us escape and fly away tonight.
There's so many things that I keep in my mind. Like a past, there's a reason why. All the emotions I built up inside your body.
Got enough of every melody that your song is saying. For my broken heart, no remedy. But maybe if you stay, we can get away with it. No, 'cause I'm feeling so free.
The following presentation is by Sam Smith Productions in association with Black and Gold Productions.
Zacha, score! Bruins win! Pasternak, score! The Bruins win! 2-1 in overtime. Shot, score! Pavel Zacha! Bergeron, yes! Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. It is almost the weekend, and we got a dandy for you tonight, supposedly. As live from TD Garden in Boston, the Bruins look to avoid a 6-game losing skid, as they'll be taking on the Anaheim Ducks. What's going on, everybody in the chat? How we doing tonight? Glad to see everybody here. How we doing?
For the GOAT.
Thank you for the $2 super chat. I very much appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let's get some dono hype in the live chat. Thank you very much, good sir. Let's get into your starting lineups. Right off the rip, thank you. For the Ducks, Leo Carlson, Cutter Gauthier, and Alex Killorn. Mason McTavish, Frank Petrano, and Beckett Seneca. Michael Granlund, Nestor Nestorenko, and Troy Terry. Ryan Poehling, Ross Johnston, and Sam Colangelo. Defensively, Jackson Lacombe and Drew Hellison. Oscar Zellweger and Jacob Trouba. I screwed up. That should not say Trouba twice. That should not say Trouba twice. Mityakov and somebody else with Peter Mrazek in net. For the Bruins, it's Elias Lindholm in the middle, Morgan Geekie and David Pasternak. Casey Middlestat, Pavel Zacha, Victor Arvidsson, Fraser Minton, Tanner Jeannot, and Jeffrey VL up to the third line tonight. Sean Corrali, Mikey Isamont, and Mark Castellan. On defense, Mason Lohrei and Charlie McAvoy, Nikita Zadorov and Andrew Peak. Michael Callahan making his debut for the Bruins tonight this season alongside Henry Jokiharju, with Jonas Korpisalo in net for the Bruins. What's happening? How are we feeling tonight? Oh my God. I just saw something. Wow. Anyways, it's been a while since you called the Ducks. I don't believe I called the Ducks last season, which is crazy. I don't think I called either of their games against the Ducks last year. So, by the way, graphic changes, ladies and gentlemen, starting tonight. The bug that you guys saw on Tuesday against the Panthers, is the new main bug for the season. After debate and conversations with people, the score bug that you guys saw on Tuesday against the Panthers is the new main bug for the season. There's no bottom thing on the bottom anymore. It will all be this score bug right here. The one you saw on Tuesday is the main score bug of the season from now on. Just wanted to point that out to all of you in case you're wondering, hey, where's this bug gone? We're not using that anymore. No thanks. With people. Pretty much my friends. I was like, which one do you like? Do you like this one better? Do you like the other one better? I'm like, they're like, all right, we like this one. Okay, cool. That works. Hey man, it's been a while. How you doing? Good to see you. Old bug sucked. Oh well, okay. That's what should hire you. That's a Uno Overlays thing. Speaking of Uno Overlays, they are the official sponsor of First Period coverage right here on YouTube. The easy way to overlay. Um, it's the Parker Bowl. Oh my God, this is great. It is. Let's see. Forget that Zegers is with Philly now. I forgot about that until I called him play. I called him in the preseason. I was like, yeah, Zegers. Yeah. So. You are not seeing things incorrectly. Ladies and gentlemen, you're seeing it on your ticker right here. Hartford and Quebec. Yup, that's right. It's not Carolina and Colorado tonight. It is not. It is Hartford and Quebec. Why? Because both teams are wearing those jerseys tonight. The Hurricanes are wearing their Hartford Whalers jerseys tonight, and the Avalanche are wearing their Nordiques jerseys tonight. So it is Hartford versus Quebec. It is indeed the Adams division is back, and it is a great thing. Oh, man. You're not going insane, I promise, Chad. Colorado has no right, if you ask me. Neither does Carolina. Yet here we are, right? So, what are you going to do? So, they're going to do a ceremonial puck drop for Breast Cancer Awareness Night at the Garden tonight, which is awesome. I believe they're doing that after the anthem here, so we might have a little bit more of a delay for the game to start up because of it. How's your Thursday been? It's been better than those NBA players that got arrested today, so I'm doing pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I can't... What happened? Okay, how do I explain this? So, reportedly, Terry Rozier, Celtics legend, and Chauncey Billups, the head coach of the Portland Trail Blazers and former Knick, he actually played for the Celtics too. He apparently, allegedly, supposedly, reportedly, this is all reportedly, were involved in some sort of gambling scandal. And they have been arrested by the FBI. So. Chat, I do not endorse what is happening, although it's really funny that these leagues are having like DraftKings and gambling promotion on their broadcasts and on their ice and on their jerseys, yet they don't yet they can't allow their players to do it. It's funny. So funny. Like Shane Pinto for the Ottawa Senators. Okay, yeah, you can't you can't bet. So you're suspended for 41 games for illegal betting. Although the Senators' sponsor on their jersey is a Canadian betting site. Make that make sense, chat. Make that make sense. Oh yeah, that's right. You can't. They just did the puck drop for Breast Cancer Awareness Night tonight. Also, chat, one more thing I want to point out, okay? The NBA has actually done something right. The first thing that NBC did right was bringing back the round ball rock. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Sorry, that. And on top of that, check snap. Am I on in DNN again? Okay, here's what we're going to send back to him. Ready? Watch this. You can't see it. You'll never... All right. There you go. There's that. I'm on Indiana again. Let's play some hockey. Let's play some puck. Here is Troy Terry across the Bruins line. Terry takes a shot. And surprise Corpusalo, but I think he made the save on it and went up and out of play. Battle the backups? Yeah, right? Yeah. It feels no nostalgic being in here right now. Hope all is well. Well, thank you very much, Gary. Appreciate it, man. Minton against Granlund on the faceoff. Again, this one to the right of Corpusalo. Granlund wins the draw. Trouba leaves it. A drive by Zellweger. That misses the net. Rebound, a try in front, stopped. And now the Bruins will break it out the other way. Jeannot has VL. It's going to be a 3-on-2 the other way. Jeannot gets cut off by Zellweger. VL gets in there as well. Here is Jeannot. Trying to go back to the line with it. Instead has to turn around and gets it to Minton. Minton for VL, past Jeannot, McAvoy at the point, shot. Oh, that got through. Mrazek gonna save. This game could be a shootout or a snooze fest. It's one of the two. It's not gonna be a tight, close game. It's gonna be either 6-5 or 1-0. That's what this game is gonna be. McAvoy is gonna dump in. Okay. Puck comes right in front. Lindholm with the poke check, but he couldn't get the puck away from Leo Carlsson. Ahead for Elias Lindholm from Zadorov, who's playing with Peak tonight due to the injury of Jordan Harris. Zadorov shoots, save, rebound in front, and it's kicked away. The Bruins having a couple of quality chances early on. Gauthier knocked away by Peak, kept in by Jackson Lacombe. The puck deflects wide of the net. Puck reversed in, deep it's Killorn. Played past Leo Carlsson, Andrew Peak into the neutral zone on the left. Geeky trying to beat Lacombe. Geeky took it away from two defenders, puts it around the net as there was nobody there to play it otherwise. Zacha trying to get it into Pasternak, tied up there. Pasternak trying to get it in front, and it's taken away by Hellison. Cutter Gauthier gets out of the zone. Flyers fans, cover your ears. Jokiharju gets it in the zone out there with Michael Callahan making his NHL season debut. He played a few games with the Bruins last year, but making his first appearance in the NHL this year. Callahan gets it ahead. Zacha over to Victor Arvidsson. Arvidsson back to Zacha. Shot, save, rebound, score! KC Middlestat on the rebound. The Bruins are off to a good start. They lead 1-0. KC getting it done. .210 in. All right, Casey, attaboy. Rebounds in front. Help out big time. I promise they do, guys. I promise they do. They didn't show the face-off, and I missed the first few seconds out of it. Good stuff for Middlestat. That's another goal for him on the season. And the Bruins take an early lead here against the Ducks. 1-0. Corrali sends it at it's Kastelik. Drops it for Isamont. Isamont shot saved by Peter Mrazek. Ryan Paling, former Flyer. They got him back for Zegras. And now here comes Isamont with some space in front of him. Isamont gets it in deep. Bruins will get a change. He got knocked down by Jacob Trouba. That is a tough customer that Isamont just ran into. Zellweger got cut off by Zadorov. Moves it head off Jeff Viel and in. Guided aside. It's Trouba. Puck played around the net. It is Viel. He is tied up along the wall. Callahan might get an assist on that, or he would have gotten the third assist. Peak, shot, save, rebound in front. Puck still free. Jeannot backdoor. Viel hit the side of the net. Almost could have been 2-0 early on. That would have been something else if that puck had gone in. Bruins keeping its Minton. His shot's popped up high in the air. Comes to the right point. It's Peak. Peak works it in deep for Jeannot. Fires a shot. Blocked in traffic. The Ducks will get this puck out. The Bruins are off. Guns a-blazing early on. It's Pasternak in the neutral zone. Spins back. Trying to get around his man. Pasternak gets it in deep. Bruins finishing a change. Mrazek for Trouba. Played around. So that's Middlestad's third goal of the year. Zacha and Arvidsson both getting assists. Zacha his 7th assist. He's up to 9 points in his first 8 games. Lacombe playing it back to Hellison. Ducks will carry it in across the Bruins line. McAvoy cuts it off. Getting knocked down by Carlson. Here is Lohrei. Offside just by a hair. Seven is Radko Gudas, not Trouba. 65 is Trouba. 7 is Radko Gudas. Yes. The second line knows how to create offense. It's nice. Always missing the goals when I'm gone, but maybe don't leave. Or maybe leave more. I'm not sure. Pick your poison. I'm not sure. Puck played around the net as the Bruins get it in. Gudas flips his puck into the neutral zone. Racing forward is Bruins draft pick Frank Vetrano. Got it aside to Michael Callahan by Korpisalo. Puck deflects off of Arvidsson. Puck moved ahead from Middlestat to Arvidsson. Puck comes back into the neutral zone. Middlestat for Callahan in his own end. Over to Jokiharju on the near side. Here is Middlestat across the line. Finds Arvidsson. Shot, save, rebound in front. It was a kick save, and the rebound came right out to the slot. But the Ducks get it away. Zacha the poke check. Arvidsson regains possession as the Bruins will start a change. Jokiharju over to Callahan on the far side. Bank pass ahead. Good feed to Corrali. He'll flip it in the zone. Bruins keeping it. It's Isamon inside the line. Across Corrali, fans in a one-timer attempt. The shots are 6-2 Boston early on. It's Peak for Corrali. Drops it for Zadorov. The Bruins with a nice clean breakout. Here comes Zadorov across the line. Walks in, shoots, and it goes up and out of play into the protective netting. Bruins off to a good start. Bruins' goal is Casey Middlestats, his 3rd of the year. Zacha and Arvidsson get the assists on it. Zaka's up to 7 assists on the season. He's been off to a great start. Middlestat up to 5 points in 8 games. 10 seconds behind the Ducks broadcast. I'm on Fubo. Keep that in mind. So I'm a little bit delayed. And plus, you got to remember there is a 2 or 3 second stream delay as well. Minton against Granlund at the dot. Minton wins the draw. Jeannot works it into the corner, taken away there by Hellison. Jeannot and VL is 2 nightmares to battle with behind the wall. Out to the line, Lohrei fires a shot that confused Mrazek, but it got blocked in front by Jackson Lacombe, who got a huge deal at the end of the training camp. VL walks in, shoots, and a save by Mrazek on a try for Jeff VL from out top. And now Jeannot and Lacombe exchanging in front of in the crease, and Peter Mrazek's right in the middle of it. Zaka's been one of our best players this year, for sure. If the Bruins get an alternate jersey, would you mind if it was brown and gold? The 2010 winter class will look mainly brown. No, I don't want that. I want them to bring back the old Men in Black jersey that they had in my childhood. 20 seconds ahead of Comcast last game. That's because I was watching on direct cable last game because I was on ESPN. Mrazek gave up 6 goals against the Sharks last time he was out. They're going with a 3-goalie rotation in Anaheim. Husso, Dostal, and Mrazek. Black on black, yes. Yep. Puck comes to the line. Peak keeps it in. Shot is blocked. And now here come the Ducks. It's Leo Carlson Drops it. Here's a chance for Killorn. Korpisalo got a piece of it. It's a big save. He got the blocker on it. Chance in front. Korpisalo. Couple of nice glove saves early on. He got the pad on the first try, and the second shot was a glove save for Korpi. We go to TV timeout, the first commercial break of the game. The Bruins have a 1-0 lead thanks to the man they're showing on the TV screen, Casey Middlestat. All right, let me update the score ticker. Let me make sure I have everything up to date for all the games that have started so far. I am on. I am right on. Good. So. Jerseys as well. Those should be used for the next reverse retro. I don't think they're going to do another reverse retro. I hope they do, though. I hope I'm completely wrong. I hope they reverse the colors. Let's get weird. Like the yellow part on the yellow logo should be black, and the jersey should be yellow. Let's get weird, chat. Let's get weird. Let's get weird. 7 assists for Zacha is tied for 7th in the NHL. Gotta love that. Ottawa just tied it, according to Bruce Garriock, who is a Sens correspondent. 1-1. Mike Amadio. That's a Manchester Monarchs legend, Michael Amadio, to you, chat. Okay. Apparently, we had a good... Oh, boy. Yo. Sharks Rangers. Matt Rempe versus Ryan Reeves just happened. I need to see that. I need to see that. Hold on. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it. I can't show you. I'm going to watch it. Apparently, it's a minute-long tilt. Middlestat scored. Oh. Dude, this is a tilt. 2 heavyweights. Oh, boy. Matt Rempe and Ryan Reeves fought, dude. That's crazy. Oh, they are going. Holy moly. Oh. Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Love it. Love it, chat. That's so good. Metnyakov over to Gudis. Moved ahead for Anaheim. You gotta find it. Here is Beckett Seneca, first-round draft pick with the best reaction of all time when he got drafted of holy bleep and what the bleep. Here, the Terry Rozier. Yes, I will talk about that. Ta-da-da-da-da-da-da. Bruins. Sorry. Peek over to Zadorov. Ahead for Morgan Geeky, just off his stick. Lindholm chops it over to Andrew Peek, over to Zadorov. Back to Peek. A little bit of a give and go in his own zone. Pasternak deflected it off his stick. And the Ducks will get it ahead. It's Trouba ahead. Bank pass, tape to Killorn. Zadorov going to tie him up. Lindholm on the backhand into the neutral zone. It went off of Geeky's skate. Cutter Gauthier gets it in. Big fan of this lead. So am I. It's an early lead, too. Geeky tape to Lindholm. Sent ahead for Pasternak. It's an icing against Boston.
Dummy. Yeah.
Hey.
Watching from work again, go Bruins.
Thank you.
Also screw the Leafs for no reason at all.
Thanks, Tyler, for the 5. I appreciate it. Yes. For no reason at all. For no reason at all, yes. Michael Granlund against Elias Lindholm. Lindholm wins the faceoff. Zadorov gets it back to Peek. Puck moved ahead. It's kept in. Anaheim will keep it inside the line. Granlund gets it into Troy Terry down low. That puck comes out in front. Thrown to the corner. Terry. Back out top to the line. Hellison over to Jackson Lacombe. Fires a shot that goes wide of Korpisalo, and the puck comes all the way down. The Bruins will be able to get a full change. Out comes the second line, who got the Bruins goal. Middlestat out with Zaka and Arvidsson. Callahan and Yoki Haru defensively. Oh, I'm sorry, I saw that number wrong. It's Isamont, Corrali, Kastelik with Lorai, McAvoy. I saw 3 numbers are incorrect. That's my bad. Drew Hellison in front. They score. Drew Hellison. It was banked out in front, and the Ducks have tied it at 1. This puck took a weird bounce in front. He walked his way through. Kastelik took a pick, and it was a deflection in front. Let's see here. Yeah, Nestorenko with a pick on Kastelik. That's not allowed. That's interference. It went off the skate of McAvoy and in, off the bounce. It was a direct off the skate of McAvoy and in. It's 1-1. That should be I hate the picks. That's the 2 the Bruins have given up this year due to an illegal pick. In the NBA, you can't do that. You can, but it's not like that. Bruins get it back. It's VL. Tied up there by Pavel Mintnyakov. Sent along. Minton plays it back out top. It's Yoki Haru with the point. Chucked on net. It's blocked in front. Puck deflected into the neutral zone. Mintnyakov sends it ahead, and now here come the Ducks. A try by Colangelo is blocked in front from Stoneham. Or Stoneham, I should say. Stoneham. What is this? Here is Jeannot. Sent ahead. This puck's free. Minton. Zellweger doesn't have a stick. And now it's Gudis who's got it for Anaheim. Sent ahead. He gets it back. Zellweger across the Bruins line. McAvoy tied up. Played around the net. It's Mason McTavish.
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
The Leafs in the playoffs are like a sweaty gym sock. Once you do one thing with it, never to be seen after.
Wow. Thanks for the 5. Oh my god. The shot on net was stopped by Korpisalo, but there was the donation being read, so I read it. So I let him say it. Stoneham, oh my god. I'm from New Hampshire. I'm not from Mass. Bruins win the draw in their own end. It's Middlestat. He'll carry it ahead. Has some speed as he gets it into the neutral zone. Crosses the line cleanly and lost the puck in his own stride. The puck comes back out to the neutral zone. Zadorov over to Peak. And it's dumped in. No excuse. That's my excuse. It is the excuse. Zaka centers in front for Middlestat. Arvidsson was there too. And it's kept out by Mrazek. For Beckett Seneca, he gets it in the zone. Korpisalo plays it along for Zadorov. Up ahead to Arvidsson. Cuts around Leo Carlsson. Sent ahead. Korpisalo makes a glove save. It said Stoneham on the screen, so I read it as that. I didn't read it. I didn't process what I was reading. Lindholm against Killorn. Face-off is tied up, and the Bruins win it. A Duck stick broke. The Ducks can't touch the puck. It's ultimately offside. This puck comes back into the neutral zone. It's Hellison over to Jackson Lacombe. Killorn gets it in. Yo, stop here. All right, Parker, enough. We go to TV timeout. Not even sure what the stop was for. Sharks lead 2-0 against the Rangers. What is my phone doing? No. 319. That's 716. 1726. The Bruins have led for a total of 19 minutes over the last 6 games. Impressive stuff, not gonna lie. All right. Face off at center ice. Lindholm wins it for Boston. Peak over to Zadorov. Lindholm gets it across the line. He tried to get to Pasternak, and Leo Carlsson took it away. Puck is poked away from him by Geekie. Pasternak threw it ahead of Lindholm, and he wasn't there to play it because Lacombe took it away. Bruins keep it in. It's Lindholm. Throws it in front. The puck is... Pasternak got knocked down. No call there. Geekie back out to Zadorov at the point. He gets it back to Geekie. A little bit of a give and go. Over to Peak on the right point. Wasn't expecting the pass. Shot. Tipped by Pasternak. Broken up in front. I think Mrazek may have got a piece of it. I couldn't quite tell. And now it's Carlson. Across the line. Puck goes through a few players and it's kept in by Killorn. Pasternak shoving at him. Killorn around the net. Looks to center in front. Peak got a stick in there. Here is Leo Carlsson looking in front. Poke check by Zadorov against Cutter Gauthier. Back out to the line. His shot gets blocked. Mintyukov. Pasternak and... Oh, Zadorov just buries Mintyukov in the corner. Peak against Killorn. Here is Nestorenko in front. Granlund a shot. Save Korpisalo. Puck played ahead. Kept in by Mintyukov. Sent ahead for Granlund. Goes off Elias Lindholm's skate. He's double teamed. Can't go anywhere with it. He's tied up by 2 Ducks and there's no support for the Bruins there. Bruins are pinned in their own zone for about 45 seconds now. Almost a minute. Mintyukov saved by Korpisalo. And it's his best one of the night. Wow. Holy moly, that made me sound like an old man with that glove save. Holy crap. Flash of the leather, why don't you, Jonas? Wow. Face-off is tied up and won by Anaheim. Pinned up against the wall. Corrali into the neutral zone. He gets it into the offensive zone, chips it in. Kastelik trying to work it free. Taken back by the Ducks. What kind of save was it? It was a glove save. And it was a gorgeous one. Puck flipped into the corner. McAvoy along for Isamont. Kept in by the Ducks. It's kept in by Ross Johnston. McAvoy gets it through Colangelo. Kastelik for Corrali. Sent ahead. It's Isamont. He gets it into the neutral zone. Here is Zellweger. Shot. The Ducks have had 7 of the last 8 shots on net. So they kind of just stopped playing hockey after scoring, huh? Here's Callahan. Gets the return from Jokiharju. Bruins can't get it out. It's Jokiharju on the near side now. A head off Jeannot. His puck's on a bounce. It's not going to be icing. VL against Gudis. Gudis wipes out. VL gets it back. Throws it in front. Goes wide. Jokiharju to the net, knocked down. Minton jamming, save, rebound. Puck still free. Where's the puck? It's smothered underneath the pad of Mrazek. I see it. Jokiharju, a purposeful shot, creating chaos in front. Minton put it there. The puck took a weird bounce, and oh my God. That was right underneath the left pad of Peter Mrazek. Good pressure by the third line there. Gotta love that. 1-1 is a score. Under 7 minutes to play in the first period. Arvidsson shot blocked. Peeked to the net. Save. Rebound. Arvidsson. Trickler stopped. Kept in by Zadorov. Fires one. That broke a stick. Zaka's stick went flying in the front. Gauthier tied up by Middlestat. Puck jam back to Andrew Peek. Ahead for Arvidsson. Bruins get it across the line. Arvidsson trying to get it to Zaka. Could not. It's broken up by Carlson. Middlestat breaks up the neutral zone attack, but the Ducks get it back off a bad bounce. Killorn gets it in. Puck tied up behind the net. Puck comes to Zaka. Sent ahead. Arvidsson with Lohrei. Arvidsson fakes. Doesn't shoot. McAvoy waiting for support. Plays it to Geekie along the wall. Geekie waiting. Pasternak just inside the line. Lohrei chips it over. Nice pass, McAvoy. Here is Geekie. Can't get a shot away. Got blocked in front. Ducks will flip it into the neutral zone. Pasternak gloves it down. Sends it over to Lohrei. Back to Pasternak. Cuts his way from left to right. Pasternak, nice move. Centering pass. Banks in front. Saved by Mrazek. Lohrei keeps it inside the line. Over to Pasternak. That's Geekie. Geekie shot in front. Kick save. Rebound. Still free. Knocked into the corner. McAvoy whacks it in against Trouba. Lindholm knocked down Zellweger. Trouba plays it around. We have a stop. Interference being called here. They're looking at Lindholm. They go to commercial break. Ducks will be on the power play for the first time, as Lindholm's going to go off for interference. The Bruins have won 10 out of 15 faceoffs. 66.7% of faceoff have gone to the Bruins tonight. So.
This is Johnson.
No. Are they still on Twitter? Yes, it was on. Yeah, it was on Twitter. Bruins beats update. Elias Lindholm goes with Rockstar by Nickelback. Perfect timing. He's sitting in the penalty box. Who scored for Anaheim? Drew Hellison. The Bruins have the 8th best penalty kill in the NHL. They have killed 11 of 12 penalties at home. Oh, that's pretty impressive, not gonna lie. Face-off is tied up and won by the Ducks. Here is a chance in front. Tip saved by Korpisalo on Granlund. It's a great opportunity, but a better save and the Bruins clear. Ducks will clear it all the way. We'll try to move it back up the ice, but the Bruins clear again. Sorry, I'm trying to get the clock correct, and it's still not correct, so that's great. Well, what am I going to do? Here is... Carlson gets it through McAvoy. Granlund. Into Vetrano for Granlund. Has it in the corner. Back out to Lacombe with the line. He looking to center here. Back out top, Lacombe. Over to Carlson on the left side in the corner. Lacombe. Granlund. Lacombe shoots. Blocked in front. Minton takes it from Granlund, and Minton will clear it down the length of the rink. Zellweger drops it back for Cutter Gauthier, the second unit coming on for the Ducks. Gauthier walking his way right through, and he got knocked off the puck. McTavish for Seneca. Back out to McTavish, who was drafted last year in the first round. Surprise high pick for him. Jokiharju trying to clear off of Gauthier, kept inside the line. Killorn backdoor, couldn't find Seneca. Gauthier for Zellweger. McTavish, final seconds of the Ducks power play. Shot. Hit the side of the net. Back to 5-on-5. Shot blocked. Bruins get Elias Lindholm back. Zacha via Lindholm with Jokiharju in peak right now due to the penalty kill being out there. The Bruins get it out. Zacha with a high lift. And that hit the scoreboard. Zacha's flip hit the Garden Vision Jumbotron. That's a weird one. Can't say I've seen that one in a while. Lindholm will take this draw. It's impressive, honestly. It is. Here is Mason Lohrei. Carries it into the neutral zone. Broken up there by Jackson Lacombe on a feed to Pasternak. Puck took a weird bounce off the stanchions. Lindholm gets free from a battle, and the Bruins have a 3-on-2. Lindholm across the line. Feeds Pasternak. Shoots! Kick save. Rebound in front. Kicked away. And the Bruins will have to go back, play on defense. 3-on-2 the other way for the Ducks. It's Terry. Looks to center. Lohrei. Good breakup in his own zone. Good stuff from Lohrei there. Closed off by Colangelo. Geeky ahead for Lindholm. He'll try to feed Pasternak. He'll get it on a pass across the line. 1-on-3. Gets knocked down. He didn't really have a whole lot to do there, and the Bruins make a full change. Pretty impressive, yeah. Nestorenko gets it in the zone. Off Callahan's glove. Moved around for Jokiharju. Played along Middlestat to flex it ahead. Gets it back. He'll dump in as the team was offside. He'll have to dump in there. We have a Ducks icing. With 2:07 to go in the first and a tie game. Bruins haven't played that bad. They actually have been playing pretty good. They just got to not get trapped in their own zone too much and throw pucks on net. They had 13 shots. It's clear you can beat Mrazek. You just got to figure out, you just got to keep throwing pucks on net. Keep doing what you're doing. And defend better in your own zone. Castlick, good takeaway in front for Isamont. Couldn't get it to him. And now it's Granlund. Here come the Ducks. They have an odd man rush. Granlund will be forced to dump in since the odd man rush getting thrown away. Korpisalo gloves it to the corner. Castlick with a stick lift and a half, and he'll move it ahead for Corrali. Gets it across the line on side. Trouba battling him. Killorn against Isamont. Puck forced to Corrali. Played around. Killorn and Isamont, former teammates in Tampa. By the way, if you're wondering where Chris Kreider is for the Ducks, he's sick. He's not playing. Here's Corrali. Throws it on net. Saved by Mrazek. Forecheck's been pretty good. Backcheck hasn't been too bad either, actually, if you're wondering. McAvoy plays it wrong. Kept. That's not onside. Nice try. Bruins get ahead anyway. It's a breakaway for Sean Corrali. Corrali, nice effort. Saved by Mrazek. And the puck goes out of play. Good effort from Corrali, but a better save by Peter Mrazek. That damage the Jumbotron? No. The Bruins have 15 shots on net in the first period. When was the last time we saw that? I have it as 15 shots. Nesson has it as 14. I have it as 15. Because Corrali had 2 shots. Lindholm will take this draw against McTavish. McTavish waved out of the draw. I'll put it back down to 14 to follow Nesson's bug, but I have it as 15. Lindholm against Vetrano. Drop the puck, you moron! Lindholm wins the draw. Pasternak plays it over. Bank pass. McAvoy's rocket is stopped by Mrazek. McAvoy off the one-timer Karen with an absolute missile from the right point is stopped by Mrazek. .102 to go in the first period. The Bruins are out shooting the Ducks 15-10. They're tied at 1. Paling waved out against Lindholm. It'll be Ross Johnston, former Islander, taking this draw. Lindholm wins the draw. Geeky back to McAvoy. He couldn't keep it in. Ducks have to tag up. The Bruins have to tag up and get onside. But the Ducks will get it into the offensive zone. It's Colangelo. 50 seconds to go in the first. Lohrei avoids a hit from Johnston. Spins off. He gets knocked down. Ducks get it. To the front. Shot goes across the goal mouth wide. Shot, kick, save. Back out top. Lacomb's drive. Korpisalo the save. Rebound in front. Guided into the corner. It's Lindholm. 30 seconds to go. For Pasternak. High lift into the neutral zone. This puck lands in front of the Ducks bench. Geeky trying to play it ahead. He can't. Ross Johnston sends it ahead. This could be icing. No, it died. Callahan's got it. Ahead for Jeannot down to 10 seconds. Jeannot will get across center ice. He'll cross the line with speed. Here's Jeannot. Kept to the outside here. Jeannot poke checked off the puck. Final seconds of the first period. That will do it. Bruins had a strong first period. Unlucky bounce on the Ducks goal. But overall, I don't think the Bruins played a bad period at all. They definitely did not. They had a lot more structure in the offensive zone. Yeah, I thought they looked pretty good. Not even gonna lie, chat. Are you streaming Saturday's game? Yes, I will, and I'll be streaming it from home. I'm going home tomorrow. Even worse. Yeah, they could be losing right now, but they're not. It's 1-1. How's Callahan looking? Fine. Haven't noticed him a ton, so that's a good thing defensively. The Bruins are actually listed with 16 shots on net, according to the NHL app. I'm going to take a short break. Be back in about 20 seconds.
Saturday. It's Saturday Night Showdown. As Nathan McKinnon and the Colorado Avalanche come to town to take on Hampus Lindholm and the Boston Bruins. Avalanche, Bruins, Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern, and it's live on YouTube.
I want to thank Skillet for Showtime, the official theme song of Saturday Night Showdown. It's off the Revolution album, one of their more recent albums. It's available to stream on Spotify and Apple Music. Saturday Night Showdown's live 3 p.m. Saturday. Bruins and Avalanche at the Garden finishing up the season series. It'll be live on Saturday here on YouTube. (1-1) through 20 minutes at TD Garden. Bruins and Ducks. I don't think the Bruins played a bad first period. I think they actually played pretty good, especially having 16 shots on net in their first period. So the Bruins are actually being credited with 17 shots on net in the first period. And I'm not even making that up. You can look at the NHL app. I trust it more than ESPN. 17 shots on goal in the first period. That's impressive. The Bruins won 70% of faceoffs, 14 of 20. The Bruins kill off the only penalty they took. Ducks did not take a penalty. Hits 7-2. That's a problem. Okay, we cannot be getting out hit by the Ducks. 7-2 are the hits. Block shots 4-2 Anaheim. Giveaways 8-7 in favor of Boston. Bruins had 2 takeaways. That's good. So. Now, Bruins, okay? Do not lay over here. All right? Do not lay over and stop playing offense in the second period. All right? Yeah, so the Bruins made a couple of changes. Jordan Harris is on IR with an undisclosed injury, which is why Michael Callahan got called up. Hampus Lindholm, there's still no timetable on his return. He's been practicing. Just not playing. I'm not sure what the holdup is on it, so not sure. Being extra cautious because I know it's an injury that's reoccurring from last year, but Michael Lindholm's brother, no, they're not. Let's take a look back at the Bruins at my goal call of Hampus of the Casey Middlestat goal. We'll pull that up here. Is it here? No. Take a look. Oh, shoot. Shot, save, rebound, score! Casey Middlestat on the rebound. The Bruins are off to a good start. They lead 1-0. Casey getting it done. There you go. I hit the camera button and it didn't work. Rude. Oh. Do-do-do-do. I was going to get all the first period games in the second period so I don't have to change it later. And then all the 8 p.m. games we'll go to the first period on the ticker so I don't have to update it later. Being proactive, chat. Josiah, do you want to do this part? I don't want to do this part. 18 shots on net for the Bruins. Oh my gosh. They're giving us 18. What? Do you want to run the ticker? I can send you the link and you can run the ticker from your from home. I don't want to run it anymore. Maybe I'll have somebody, one of my mods do it or something. Or actually, I should give it to What is the Crime, honestly, since he's the one that's frickin' doing all the scores anyway. You're on the battlefield? Thoughts on the World Series? Go Jays. That's all I'll say about that. And by the way, shout out Trey Savage, okay? There's multiple reasons why. Number one, he started in high A ball and he's pitching in game 1 of the World Series. Okay? This year he went from high A ball to the World Series, and I saw him and produced many of his starts in AA, including his first one. I saw this man pitch in AA baseball for months ago, and he's starting Game 1 of the World Series. Who's in it? Dodgers and Blue Jays are in the World Series this year. Go Blue Jays. Screw the Dodgers. Sorry, LA fans. Screw the Dodgers. I like your hockey team. I don't like your baseball teams. And anything else about LA. Toronto team won in Game 7. Take notes? Yeah. I have downloaded a soundboard app. Ladies and gentlemen, this is unbelievable, honestly. Some of the things that I am seeing on this soundboard is honestly insane. Not even gonna lie.
Lizard.
Like.
Lizard.
And.
Chicken jockey. Chicken jockey.
Yeah. And. And.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
And. I hit the wrong one.
What the hell?
All the brain rot. What's your plans after college? Broadcasting. Pro broadcasting somewhere, you know? Would love to get a baseball job. That would be cool if I can call baseball. I do have my MyFM gig for now. And I'm happy with it. Trying to put feelers out. I mean, not really at the moment, no, because I'm employed. So, over my winter break, I'll be putting stuff out. Be the new voice of Colin the Bruins games? I wish, chat. I do have some news coming soon about some hockey play-by-play on a more professional level. That's coming up soon. You might be seeing me on Flow soon. On Flow Hockey soon. So. And you know what league's on Flow, right? The level below the NHL. Just know there might be a few times throughout the year you might be seeing me call some of the prospects of this team. Maybe. Possibly. Supposedly. Reportedly. Allegedly. Maybe. Are you picking up what I'm putting down, chat? They keep giving the Bruins more and more shots on net. It's up to 19. They've earned 4 shots in the freaking, what's it called? The intermission. This is crazy stuff, dude. The next talk, Emmerich. Hit the post with the shot! Did they review the periods of it? Yeah, they do. Yeah. The Bruins had 19 shots in the first period. When was the last time this happened, chat? That's crazy. Thoughts about the Jonty Wilson, Terry Rozier? What a mess that is. That is an absolute mess. That's all I'll say about that. That's all that will be said about that is what a mess that is. That is brutal. Controlling the tempo? Bruins for sure. Sam Adams unveils beer that is illegal in 15 states, including New Hampshire. What is it? I'm a Sam Adams guy, I'll admit. Okay, I don't talk about alcohol on here, but I am of age. I am 21 years old. I am a Sam Adams guy. Boasting 30% alcohol content? Oh my god. Utopia? I don't know if I even want to try that. It's illegal. That's crazy. Sam Adams moonshine, pretty much. Oh my god. Oh, man. Oh, that's crazy. 30%? That's brutal. No thanks. Thought you would find that... Yeah, Jesus Christ. I'll stick to my lager and Oktoberfest. Thank you. Oh. Second period of Bruins coverage. I gotta go right into a sponsor ad read. Second period of Bruins coverage is brought to you by Benable. Recommend... discover, and monetize. Unbelievable.
Save up to 25% off grocery store prices.
Oh.
For offers not seen on TV, visit buyatoyota.com. Buy Plymouth Rock, auto and home insurance for Boston sports.
I'm a betting app on stream if you know.
Bank.
Yeah.
Member FDIC, member DIF.
Yeah. Make sure if you have not yet, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Ring the notification bell to get notified every single time we go live or upload here on the channel. Follow me on social media, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, or X, or whatever we're calling it these days, down below in the description. Donations are open. You can do it multiple ways. You can hit the pinned comment in the live chat or the first link in the description. It's the same link. Or you can hit the dollar bill sign in the live chat. That's to send in a super chat. You can also become an official member to the channel by hitting that join button next to my name. Hit that join button, become an official member for exclusive perks. Elias Lindholm leads the NHL in faceoffs won this season with 95. He has won 62.9% of faceoffs he's been in this year, which is the league lead. And the Ducks win the faceoff in the second period is underway. Shots 19-12 Boston through the first 20 minutes. The Bruins had almost 20 shots on net in the first period. Minton sends it along, trying to get to Jeannot. Trouba lifts Jeannot's stick and plays the puck. Granlund in the slot for Trouba, couldn't connect. Here is Zellweger in front. Terry tips it, save. That puck stayed out. Korpisalo made an unbelievable stop. How did that puck stay out? No idea. Sent ahead for Jeannot. For Minton. Cross the line. Bruins have it in transition. In front for Jeannot. Couldn't get there. VL. I want to take a look at that replay. How did that puck stay out of the net? Did Korpisalo make that save? That's ridiculous. Here is Jeannot behind the net. Looks to center. Goes back to the line instead. Peak. Zadorov shoots, tipped in front, and a save by Peter Mrazek. Korpisalo making an unreal save in front. Oh, no way. No way. Oh my God. Corby. Oh my God. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. Lindholm will take this draw against Leo Carlsson. Carlsson wins it against Lindholm. This puck deflects into the neutral zone, and the Ducks will backtrack into their own end. Helleson dumps in. Gauthier tied up there by Peak. That puck's in the slot. Killorn couldn't get a shot away. Bruins will get it away. It's Pasternak on a feed from Geekie. Pasternak trying to get around Jackson Lacombe. He could not. Pasternak misses a check. Geekie did not miss. Good hit by Geekie along the wall. Pasternak plays it around. Helleson, where the camera is cutting out what is happening. The camera just made me close my eyes myself. Here is Callahan. Up ahead, deflected off a stick and in. It was off Middlestat. Mrazek plays it around. Zacha for Arvidsson. Callahan, his shot, save, rebound in front. That puck's still free. It's blocked. He gets it back into Middlestat down low from Callahan. Middlestat trying to get it to Arvidsson. Puck forced back to the line. Callahan, Jokiharju on net, blocked in front. It got blocked on the way to the net there by Seneca. Puck comes out. Jokiharju gloves it down back to Callahan in his own end. Arvidsson in the middle. Middlestat back to Callahan. Kicks it over to Zacha. Backhands in. Hit off a skate, and the Ducks get it back near the top of their zone. Trouba ahead. This is going to be an icing on the Ducks. And the second line with a nice shift there. Callahan, good quality chance on net. I love that. Corrali wins the draw. Kaslick's shot is blocked on the way to the net. Puck took a weird bounce. Kaslick couldn't get a clean shot away, got blocked. Johnston closed off by Kaslick, put into the dasher. Lohrei sends it ahead off of Corrali's stick and into the Ducks' end. It's Trouba. Played back around. Mintyukov ahead for Johnston. Stretch pass for Colangelo. Goes cross corner with it. Johnston, Isamont, good breakup. Bruins have an odd man rush, so they push it. Here's Lorai, 4-on-3. Back over to Isamont. Takes a shot, saved by Mrazek on a try for Isamont. It's still crazy how this is a 1-1 game. They need to get ready for rebounds. Their shots are getting right at the goalie. It's good they have 22 shots on net in the first 26 and 23 minutes of the hockey game. They're averaging about a shot a minute, but they need to shoot for rebounds, because look how the first goal happened, right? Zaka shot, the rebound came right to Middlestat, and he buried it. Minton wins the draw. Zadorov puts it in down low. Minton will try to poke it to Jeannot. He could not. Puck took a weird bounce. Comes into the neutral zone. Peak grabs it from Nestorenko as the train horn in the background continues to piss me off. Here comes Jeannot across the line onside. Jeannot puts it around the net in deep. VL, huge crushing check on Hellison. Minton back. Zadorov shot saved by Mrazek again in front of the net. And now there's some chaos in the crease. VL's in there with Nestorenko. Chat? Are we live, chat? YouTube Studio just like crashed for me for like 2 seconds. I just closed the score bug. The score bug just closed. Everything's falling apart, chat. What is going on here? Did I fix it? Okay. God. Here is Killorn. Into the corner for the Ducks. Zadorov knocks into him. Ducks have it out top. It's Lacombe. Shot on the net. Blocked on the way to the net. Hockey gods are mad at you. For what? What did I do? I've done nothing. I just watch my hockey team, man. And I live stream it on the internet for people to make fun of me for. What's the point? What are you mad at me? Trouba. Ducks are alright, yeah. They're a good hockey team. Peak sends it ahead to Arvidsson. Has Middlestat coming at the 2-on-2. Middlestat across the line. Shot. Fought off by Mrazek on a try from Middlestat. Back talk the train. Okay. Sorry. Yoki Haru around for Callahan. Off Pasternak's stick. Puck comes to Geeky for Lindholm. Lindholm tried to dump and it got blocked, and the Ducks will move it ahead. This is going to be icing here. Yes, it will. The Ducks are wearing the orange helmets tonight. That's Joel Quenneville. Lindholm will take this draw against McTavish. McTavish wins the draw. Geeky batted at it with a high stick. The Ducks continue to play it. Here is Beckett Seneca. Callahan closing him off. Yoki Haru forces it ahead to Pasternak. Here comes Geeky. Geeky slaps in from center wide around the net. Pasternak gets it through his man. Pasternak in front. Backdoor was Geeky. Couldn't play the puck. McAvoy, Pasternak, Lindholm out top. Fire save. Lorai in front. Geeky couldn't play it. McAvoy's drive just missed the outside of the net. Almost had it. Here comes Seneca. Across the line. Drops it for Zellweger. Poke checked. McAvoy sends it ahead. It's Pasternak. Had a slow start. He had a drop and he turned the puck over. He had a breakaway and he turned it over. How's that possible? That's unbelievable. Corrali keeps it in. In front for Pasternak. It was actually a shot on net. Pasternak throwing it in front and trying to find Isamon off the bench. Couldn't connect. And now it's Colangelo who dumps in. Lorai around for Isamon. Sent ahead. Ducks take it away. It's Trouba for Ross Johnston. Dumped in around the net. Kastelik deflects it into the neutral zone for Boston. Shots 25-13 Bruins. The shots in the period are 6-1 Boston. Shot from the line that goes wide. McAvoy, here's Colangelo. His shot is blocked. McAvoy tied up. Here is Johnston in front. Corrali gets it away. Ducks keep it in. That shot goes up into the protective netting, up and out of play. They're going to go to commercial break, and they are going to do the Hockey Fights Cancer sign thing that they always do. They're doing the I Fight for Hockey Fights Cancer. Charlton just one goal. I know. Getting goalied as per usual. Whenever this happens. Even camera operators are doing it. Hockey Fights Cancer Night. I fight for all my family who has battled cancer and is battling. Everybody. We are back out of the break. As puck comes out just ahead of a Bruin. Couldn't quite tell who it was. It was going to be a breakaway, but... Minton against Granlund once again. Minton wins the draw. Granlund steps on it. Puck comes in front. Korpisalo got it away. Trouba's drive wide of Korpisalo. VL falls down trying to get the puck out of the zone. It's the Ducks played around the net. Jeannot sends it ahead. VL wipes out trying to play it against Mintyukov. Trouba, nice entry. Fires Korpisalo with a glove save. Excuse me. Zaka wins the face-off. Callahan plays it along. That's Arvidsson, sorry, gets it out of the zone. Middlestat leaves it for Zaka. Trying to get through. He could not. That puck's guided aside by Mrazek. Puck's played around. Middlestat, the pinch. In the slot. Zaka left it for Arvidsson. Could not. Jokiharju keeps it in. And now here come the Ducks. It's Gauthier broken up, and the Bruins will try to get it back up the other way, but Hellison took it away. Jokiharju off glass. This puck comes back down to the neutral into the Ducks' end. Hellison moves it ahead, tape to Gauthier. Turnover. Arvidsson forced it against Carlson. He chipped in. He had Middlestat breaking if you found him, but Pasternak hopping on it. Lohrei sends it ahead. Banked over to Pasternak. Has some space. Shot wide. Geekie almost forced a turnover. Geekie takes it away. But the Bruins can't hold it in. McAvoy to Pasternak. Over to Geekie in the slot. Shoot, score! Morgan Geekie on a rip from the high slot. And the Bruins have a 2-1 lead. The Geek Squad comes through big time. The top line coming alive, finally. Geekie's got goals in back-to-back games, and it's a nice shot for Geekie. Gotta love that. Attaboy Morgan. Kastelik tied up. Sidorov kept it in. Corrali shot. Knuckles in front. Kastelik's there. Isamon in front. Couldn't get the puck through to the net. Terry pressured. Moved ahead, and the Ducks will get it back in the offensive zone. So Morgan Geekie getting on the score sheet, making things 2-1 Boston. Shot wide over the net. It's Sean Corrali into the neutral zone. Isamont got it to Kastelik. Puck comes in on net, and he'll be forced to actually hang on and draw a face-off here. Geekie getting his 4th goal of the season. Pasternak and McAvoy on the assists. Time of the goal, 8 minutes, 47 seconds into the second period. Geekie's got 4 goals in the first 9 games. Zaka on the face-off, tied up. Leo Carlson gets it and moves it ahead. And now here come the Ducks. It's Zellweger cut off there, and the Bruins got it out at Zaka. Middlestat trying to force a turnover. Oh, they're going to say it's an offside on the Bruins anyway. But Middlestat almost got Arvidsson gone on a breakaway. Geekie's turning out to be quite a scorer. And he can rip it, too. He can score from all spots. He has a good snapshot. Especially in the slot. He has a really good wrist shot. Just freaking use it more. Well, there's time. Hockey's 3 periods, so they were only in the second. There's still plenty of time for the Ducks to come back for Ducks fans watching. But just know I am cheering for the Bruins to win this game tonight, as I am a Bruins fan. Lohrei for Jeannot, sent ahead through McAvoy. McAvoy guides it ahead. Puck comes to Minton. Minton trying to whip it in front. Couldn't get Fiel cleanly. Fiel back door. What a save, Mrazek on Minton. He had an open net. How did that not go? Minton almost had it. Oh, man. How did Minton not score there? That's a golden opportunity for Minton. Jokiharju's shot's blocked in front. Minton almost had the easiest goal of his life. And Mrazek made an unbelievable save as Seneca dumps it in. Callahan guides it ahead. Puck goes off Lindholm's skate. Deflected ahead. No icing, they're going to say. Korpisalo leaves it for Jokiharju. Sent ahead. Geekie takes the bump. Lindholm trying to whip it to Pasternak. Could not. Geeky lost it to Terry. He'll get it back. Against the Avs. I'm going to argue the only one that wasn't winnable is the Avalanche game because they literally could not play hockey that game. Lacoma shot save. Rebound Terry couldn't get to the puck in front. He would have had a tap in. Drops it back out top. It's Lacombe. Over past Cutter Gauthier on the feed. Gauthier. Yokoharu knocks into him. Here's Lacombe with some space in the slot. Gauthier shoots. Score! Well... managing leads. A big issue in Boston. It's Cutter Gauthier, and it's 2-2. Managing leads. Managing leads. Still an issue. The Bruins are the worst at holding leads, dude. They're the worst at it. I don't know why either. The Bruins held that lead for about 3 minutes. Zadorov for Isamont. Ahead for Peak. Offside by a mile. 2-2 in the second period, 8:14 to go. They go to commercial. And this is the thing with the Bruins. I feel like I've seen this every year since, like, midway through the 23-24 season. Every time they get a lead, they get comfortable. Shouldn't that make you more uncomfortable now that you're winning? You have to maintain the lead. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me, thinking logically. But shouldn't the Bruins' strategy be when you have a lead is to, I don't know, defend it? Team's horn in stream. I don't want to play it anymore. I don't want to give the other teams credit anymore for scoring. I don't. What you see? Okay, good. They just sit back and wait and just get comfortable. To me, I don't know really. I don't really know why. Why do they do that? The Bruins are on pace for 57 shots tonight. I have not seen the Bruins break 50 shots in a game in many, many, many years. Marchand scored for the Panthers. Of course he did. He didn't score against the Bruins though. Good job, Bruins. You didn't let me break. You didn't break my heart. A good job. You did it in other ways, but not in that way. Good catch, Primer. Good stuff. Here is Seneca. Closed off there by Kastelik. Callahan took it away from Colangelo. Yokoharu up the boards and out. Corrali racing forward against McTavish. Could not get there. Now it's Seneca. Puck comes in from... Excuse me. Puck comes in on Korpisalo. He will make the save and he'll hang on. What was that? That was embarrassing. Sorry, chat. Wow. That was something. I don't know what that was, chat. Wow. Oh, here we go. Tanner Jeannot and Ross Johnston. Oh, heavyweight tilt. Jeannot's first fight as a Bruin. Ding. Johnston going under. Jeannot going over. He's got his jersey pulled over him. Jeannot's just working him over here. Jeannot and Johnston working their way around. Right and after right from Jeannot. They're wrestling each other. Oh, up and over. He's going up and around on him. That's it. The face-off too. It was right off the face-off. They dropped the puck and they dropped the gloves just like that. VL for Geeky, who's out there for Jeannot on the third line, plays it around the net in deep. Puck is popped up. VL plays it back out top. McAvoy shot. Where's the puck? It went wide. We have a stop as the Bruins were offside. 7:20 to play in the second period. The enforcer right? I'd say so. He's definitely one of them. He's icing his hand. Yeah, Tanner. Yeah, Tanner. Attaboy. Little cut on his knuckles, and he's also got a little cut right here on his side of his face. Talk about Rempe and Reeves. How about Johnston and Jeannot? Face-off won by the Ducks at center ice. McAvoy has to start doing some goal scoring. He had a great shot in the first period. Just got a good save by the goalie, but he had a great shot off a one-timer off a carom from the boards. It was a great shot on that, too. Isamont deflects it into the neutral zone. Corrali's got it across the line, slows up. McAvoy's drive just goes wide of the net. He almost spoke that right into existence at night. He almost scored right there. Here's Terry, gets it in the zone. McAvoy knocks it down, ahead for Corrali. Trying to get it to Kastelik. Kastelik guides it in. Mrazek plays it around. Granlund, 3-on-3. He'll be forced to dump in. Goes wide with it from cross corner. Zacha around for Zadorov. Arvidsson in the neutral zone. Flips it cross ice. Zacha couldn't get a glove on it. Here is Trouba ahead for Carlson. He's tripped. No call. Wow, they got away with that. Here's Peak across the line. Peak trying to get it back to Middlestat. Could not. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Arvidsson will regather, and he will re-enter the zone. Takes the bump, gets it in deep. Middlestat gloved it down, but the Ducks will move it ahead. Middlestat was the furthest man back. He got his stick knocked out of his hands by Leo Carlson. Killorn's shot blocked by Zadorov, I believe, is who blocked that. We have a stop here. As the Ducks with a hand pass. Go to TV timeout. 2-2 in the second period with 5:50 to go. The Bruins have a back-to-back next Monday and Tuesday. They take on the Ottawa Senators on Monday and the Islanders on Tuesday. We'll be live for both those games right here. Hey, did the Blues forget they're playing hockey tonight? They're losing 4-0. Logan Cooley has a natural hat trick in the first period. Do they forget they're playing hockey tonight? Wow. He scored 3 straight goals on 3 straight shifts. That's incredible. I'm not even going to lie, chat. Not even going to lie. That is pretty incredible. Chat, what do we think? Okay, we're going to do a little bit of a... Do we like it with the gradient off, which is what it looks like right now, or the gradient on? Do we like... Can't really notice much of a difference. So I'm going to turn it off, but... Couldn't really tell much of a difference, could you? Oh. This gradient, please. You can't really even notice anything. How the Bruins like 2 goals in a fight, I see. Yeah, and they got 30 shots on net. They're not playing all that bad. They just got to put the puck in the back of the net. They just got to score. That's it. If they can score, oh my gosh. If they had any sort of offense below the top line, they might actually be a consistent hockey team here. Seneca blows a tire. VL took it right off his stick. Plays it around for Callahan. Sent ahead. Icing. Barely, as Lacombe just beat Minton. Yeah, Tanner Jeannot with a heavyweight tilt against Ross Johnston. Tie up off the face-off here. Ducks get it. It's Terry back out to the line. Zellweger's drive hit the side of the cage. Puck took a good bounce for the Bruins. VL just gets beat. Oh, that could have been a 2-on-0 the other way if that puck had gotten through the Anaheim defender. Granlund in deep. Callahan moves it along. Puck comes back to Michael Granlund. Terry in the slot shoots and just misses wide of the net. Puck comes in front. Bruins going to keep pucks to the outside here. Callahan tied up. Puck comes to Nestorenko. Reverses on net. Save the rebound. Trouba scores. How did that go in? Come on, Korpisalo. That's the first one I'm going to blame you on. What is that? 3-2 Ducks. That's the first one tonight I'm going to blame you on. The other two are kind of whatever. This one, come on. Keep that short side. That is amateur hour from Corpy. Amateur hour. Oh my gosh. That is bad. That is bad. The Bruins are doing everything tonight, and you can't keep the puck out of your own net? That's brutal. Icing on the Ducks, but the Bruins are now losing in a game. They're doubling the opponent in shots. God. I didn't know that was possible. That's crazy. Zaka wins the draw. The Ducks take it away. It's carried ahead and dumped into the zone by Cutter Gauthier, who scored the second Ducks goal. There's a man right in front. It's Killorn, blocked by Zaka. Lohrei ahead for Arvidsson. Lohrei gets it right back and dumps in. Didn't have an angle to go anywhere else with it. Arvidsson wins the battle on the forecheck. Arvidsson turns and shoots. It gets blocked by Hellison. The gradient. There is no gradient on. Here comes a chance for Gauthier. Kept out, and Zadorov wiped out, man. Holy crap. Oh, Zadorov. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. 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 Oh boy. The Bruins have already have 3 defensive injuries. They don't need a 4th. Oh no, his skate blade flew off. Okay. Jesus. Oh my god. I mean, Zadorov to take a hard bump into the wall. He took out Zaka in the process too. God. Zadorov's gonna go down the tunnel. Oh boy. Gudis is hurt for the Ducks, and now Zadorov's might be hurt for the Bruins here. Oh boy. And the Bruins took a penalty. No, they didn't. Wow, I'm surprised. That should have been a penalty on Pasternak. Geeky in the slot. Peak. Callahan fires. Save. And he'll hang on is Mrazek. Pucks to the net, boys. 31 shots on net. It is inexcusable you don't have at least 5 goals on the board right now. I don't care what kind of offense you have. Bruins win the face-off. Pasternak tied up. Lindholm gets it. Worked in behind the net. It's Geeky. Shoveled around. Took a high bounce. That puck lands on the slot. Bruins couldn't keep it in. It's McAvoy. The puck bounced right as he got to his stick. And now McTavish has got it for Anaheim, and it dumped into the zone. That puck that goes over Korpisalo off a stanchion. Pasternak's got it. Kicks it to Lindholm. Has trouble with it. Lindholm caught a high stick. Yep, and they're going to call it. Yep, he caught a high stick. I saw it right away. Lindholm he caught a stick right to the face of Mitnyakov. And the Bruins will go to the power play with 31 shots on net. This is their first power play of the night. Middlestat wins the draw, second unit starting for Boston. Lohrei into Arvidsson. Pressured along the wall, kick to Middlestat. In front, Isamont almost had a chance in front. Lohrei shot, score! Mason Lohrei from the blue line. And the Bruins have tied it. Ha ha ha! Power play goal for Lohrei. It's 3-3. Jokiharju is going to get the assist. That went through Isamont's legs. That is Lohrei's goal, and it fooled Mrazek underneath the pad. Mrazek was not ready for that shot. He was out of position. He was 100% out of position on that, as that puck is going to deflect out of play. So the Bruins lead have tied the game at 3. Mason Lohrei getting on the score sheet. That's going to be his first goal of the season. The second Bruins defenseman to score this year. The other one's Jordan Harris. McAvoy dumps in the zone. Mrazek plays it along. That's what happens when you put Lowry in a spot to succeed on the power play on a power play unit, right? Killorn ahead for Gauthier. He'll dump in. Now they got to keep the puck out of their own net, and they got to put the puck in the back of the Ducks net. Here comes Middlestat. Gets poke checked, and that could have been a breakaway for Zacha. McAvoy ahead. Zacha across the line. Middlestat. Arvidsson puts it just wide of the net on the far side. It wasn't really a great shot attempt from Arvidsson. Here come the Ducks. They got a numbers the other way. McTavish poke checked. Kastelic will move it back the other way. Corrali racing for it. Isamant's got it. Whips it to Corrali, who gets back to his feet. Peak shot. Knocked down in traffic on the way to the net. McTavish ahead for Seneca, down to a minute 40. Seneca across the line. Peak knocks him down. Callahan still knows Zadorov on the ice of the Bruins. If he comes back, it'll be in the third period. That's my guess. Aspero, you might get your call up if Zadorov can't go Saturday. Or Lindholm might play. Callahan on a minute 20. Bruins move it ahead. It's Kastelic for Isamont. Corrali stays on side. Corrali gets it in deep. Shots 13-5 Boston in the second period. Kastelic takes a high hit from Seneca. Here is Trouba. Seneca throws it away. McAvoy trying to send it ahead. And the Ducks couldn't play. They had a helmetless player. Here is Isamont. In front and trying to find Corrali. Could not connect. A final minute of the second period. VL. Jeannot poke checked. Here is Minton. Fans on the shot. He gets it back in the corner. Fires on the net. Knocked down. Rebound in front. Knocked away. VL was right there waiting for it. McAvoy keeps it inside the line. Cuts his way around a defender. Jeannot out top. He can't get a shot away clean. Here come the Ducks. It's Colangelo. He'll have to cut around Jeannot. He could not. The clock glitched. Vetrano shoots. Kick save Corpusalo. Here is Vetrano down to 10 seconds. Vetrano rotating out high. Shot blocked by Jeannot. Lacombe keeps it in for the Ducks. 3 seconds to go in the period. Lacombe misses wide, and that'll do it for the second period as the Sharks have tied it at 4. Holy crap. This game has been crazy. 3-3 at the end of 2. What a second period that was, huh? Man. Wow. Good stuff there. The Bruins, offensively, they're looking good. Keep throwing pucks on the net. Defensively, keep the puck out of your own net. That's my one request. Please and thank you. Keep the puck out of your own net. All right? Capiche? Think about the gambling. Oh my god. So many people asked about that. I already put my thoughts out earlier. It's a joke. The fact that players are doing that, but hey, hey, sports, don't promote gambling if you're gonna punish players for it. Sorry, hate to be that guy. Don't promote don't promote gambling if you're not gonna let your players do it. Very hypocritical of the leagues. Just my thoughts on that. First time hearing I'm a huge Ducks fan. Your voice is great and your commentary ability is spectacular. Go Ducks, go. Thank you very much. I am a Bruins fan, but you are welcome here. Thank you very much. Your black fan looks like Mickey Mouse. This thing? Oh boy, huh? That's going any out of context. Plays in any sport. It's not even that. It's not even that. Like, if you're gonna punish, like, I don't care. Like, if you're going to bet, good for you. I'm not going to bet real money. If you're going to promote gambling, and you're going to promote all these betting sites like DraftKings and all that, right? If you're going to promote this stuff, that's all great. Good for you. Don't punish the players for promoting your own product that you're promoting, for using the product that you're promoting. I mean, the NHL, prime example of that, Shane Pinto, right? Got suspended last year or 2 years ago, whatever it was, for 41 games for betting. Yet the Senators' ad sponsor on their jersey is a Canadian betting site. Make that make sense. The Mammoth are the Utah Hockey Club, and the former Arizona Coyotes. They moved to Utah. They were originally the Utah Hockey Club, and then they actually got their actual name. They're the Mammoth now. So, that's my thoughts on it. If you're going to promote it, great. Don't punish your players for it. That's it. My mom sends me this Instagram post. I will never understand people who think hockey is boring. There's these 6'5" giants on knife shoes moving around at 70 miles an hour. They're equipped with a giant weapon, and sometimes they punch each other. How is that boring? Knife shoes. Shout out Mom for sending that. That's the most accurate thing I have read today. Yes. Miss Smith. Yeah. She found that post on Instagram. Shout out Mom. I'm heading home for the weekend, so Saturday's stream will be at home. Back in the old stomping grounds for the day. Yeah. So I'm going to take a short break. I am gonna go use the bathroom, because, well, I need to use the bathroom. I will be back shortly, in a tie game here at 3. We'll be back here in a few minutes.
Saturday. It's Saturday Night Showdown, as Nathan McKinnon and the Colorado Avalanche come to town to take on Hampus Lindholm and the Boston Bruins. Avalanche, Bruins, Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern, and it's live on YouTube.
Welcome back. Tied at 3 for the first 40 minutes. Sorry. If I didn't go to the bathroom, I probably would have not made it third period. So I'm glad I did when I did. I would have to run during a TV timeout, which is only like a minute. Oh yeah, there's Thursday Night Football happening. Who's winning? The Chargers. That's not a surprise, right? How's Lad McConkey doing? I have him in fantasy. Let me see. 2 receptions for 19 yards, 3.9 points. Edmonton playing tonight? You can see that on the ticker on the bottom of your screen. All of the games around the league tonight. This is my 4th dorm room, yes. My favorite one of all time. No questions asked. Favorite one of all time? Freshman year. My freshman year dorm is, without a shadow of a doubt, the best room I've had on campus. The memories created in that room. On stream, yes. On stream, yes. Off stream. Some of the moments that we had together off stream will never see the light of day, but legendary. And of course, the Bruins had like the best season ever that year, until the playoffs. But 65 wins. You know. It was a damn good chocolate chip banana muffin, I'll tell you what. What's your favorite muffin, chat? We got about 5 minutes to go until the third period starts. Least favorite dorm room? Sophomore year. I don't mind this. It's a little small, but it's my own, so it's nice. Mom made muffin? Yeah, my mom made it. Got offered to go to the Patriots game Sunday. I can't go, I'm going home, no! I'm so sorry, I can't go, I'm home. Appreciate the offer. Blueberry muffins are good. They're great too. Hot melted butter chocolate chip oh. Lemon poppy seed with cheesecake filling. I've never tried that. I'm not a big lemon poppy seed guy. Blueberry for me. I knew that. I remember you mentioned in stream one time that you were going to make blueberry muffins, and I asked you how they were the next stream. You said they were delicious. I remember that. That was a few years ago. Don't ask why I remember that. That's like the most obscure thing to remember, but is that I remember you saying you were going to make blueberry muffins one time. bakery shop. Do you have siblings? I am a only child, guys. Graduated as a pastry chef. Oh, that's sick! That's so cool. I love lemon cream muffins. Okay. Alright. I'm not a big lemon guy, not gonna lie. Like, I like lemonade and stuff, but I'm not like a big, like, lemon-flavored, like, food. There's this bakery, that's near my house that it's the cupcake. It's like a bakery, they make cupcakes and stuff, and they have this chocolate chip cookie cupcake. OMFG. I will obsess with this with this cupcake until the day I die. I have had it for my birthday the last 4 years, and it is, dude, there is nothing like it. I'm just gonna airdrop this, so don't mind the sound it's gonna make when I airdrop it. Okay. Here's I can tell. Oh yeah, don't worry. I'm loved in my house. They were very excited when I was telling them I was coming home. Take a look at this beautiful, beautiful. Hold on. Do I have to make this into a frickin'... Oh, God. Yeah, here we go. I'm just going to share my screen. That'll make my life so much easier. This picture was taken by my mom. So this... is a chocolate chip cookie crumble cupcake. So it's a brown sugar cupcake with buttercream frosting and chocolate chip cookies on top. It is, oh, it is the best cupcake I have ever had in my life. I will be completely open with all of you. I have dreamed about that cupcake before. I have had those for my birthday every year the last few years. I have literally dreamed about that cupcake before on a couple different occasions. I will admit that, and I am not ashamed of admitting that myself. I am not ashamed of admitting that. Big back tree? Damn right. Damn right. Wrong bug. Damn it, Sam. Wrong one. There you go. Got that right. Jesus Christ. So, anyway, I digress. Stop it. Give me 14 of them right now. It's like that TikTok meme. Mom says hi. Speaking of, hey, Mom, hey, Dad. We were just talking about our favorite muffins, and I talked about the chocolate chip banana muffins that you guys make, and then I was talking about the cupcakes for my birthday the last few years. I showed a picture of it on stream, and chat blew up at it. And I admitted that I actually have had dreams in my sleep about that cupcake. So. Yeah. Cupcake that it is a good ass cupcake. You're absolutely right. That cupcake is so good. Oh my god. All right. Mom makes the muffins. Yes, she does.
Time to play the game.
It is time to play the game. Third period about to start. 3-3 the score.
Time to play the game.
Bruins going from left to right in the home blacks with the gold trim. Ducks in the road white to the orange trim, going from right to left. Janelle to the net, goes across the goal mouth wide. Oh, it's so effing good. See, my dad, he can back me up on it. The cupcakes are really good. Trust me, he can vouch. So can my mom. They can both vouch. The cupcakes are really good. Minton over to Lori. Sent ahead for Jeannot. Bruins goals tonight, Middlestat, Geeky, and Lori. And as this is a 3-3 hockey game. Bruins keep it in. VL drops it for Middlestat. Gets through to defender. Middlestat tied up there by Zellweger. And now it's Gauthier ahead. And now it's Hellison for Gauthier again. Killorn shoots. And a save by Korpisalo. Yeah, Zadorov's back out there. Thank God. Please speak. Do not score on your own. Do not score on your own net using your behind. Yes. Please do not do that. Ducks win the face-off. Shot goes wide of the net. Puck deflects to Zacha, trying to set it ahead. Middlestat's behind the defense. Middlestat has to swing back. Arvidsson shot, kick save by Mrazek. Wasn't a great shot by Arvidsson. Penalty coming on Boston here. Six on 5 as the Ducks have drawn a penalty. We have a... It's going to be a Ducks power play now. Who's this penalty on? It's going to be on Arvidsson. And the Ducks will be on the power play for the second time tonight. After the shot, and then he got a stick in there and he tripped up Gauthier. Bruins shorthanded again for the second time. Bruins get the puck off the draw. Zadorov the lift all the way down. Corrali's going to hop on it. Jump on it. Jump on it. Dun, 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 dun. Corrali battling with Lacombe. Lacombe wins the battle. Crosses the line, banks off a skate. It's Granlund. In, down low, back door, broken up, save, rebound put wide. Corrali hits Zadorov's back on a dump attempt. Thanks a lot, Sean. And get out of the way, Nikita. Lacombe. Granlund. Carlson with it. In front! Save Korpisalo on Granlund. Here's Terry. Back out to Lacombe. Terry. Lacombe again. Back over. Granlund. In front. Save Korpisalo on Carlson. Bruins can't clear. Granlund in front. Trying to find Vetrano. Could not. Terry. Oh, got around his man. What a pass. Backdoor score. Troy Terry caught a body. Oh, man. Man. 4-3 Ducks. What a move by Terry. He undressed a defender. And Granlund with a tap-in. That's what happens. You don't get pucks out, Sean. That's what happens. He undressed Kastelik. Oh, my God. And Korpisalo was out of position because he overcommitted again. As per usual. This is nothing new for Korpisalo. He overcommits to one side and doesn't have enough time to get back because he overcommits too hard. And it's 4-3. Can the Bruins respond quick? Cross-ice pass, Seneca. Gets it ahead, Callahan breaks it up. Over to Jokiharju. Reversed around. VL sends it ahead for Minton or Jeannot. Could not get it to either of them cleanly. Johnston. Seneca. Callahan takes it off his stick. Played around, Jokiharju advances it along. Ducks keep it in. Jeannot puck comes to Callahan. Here come the Bruins. Callahan reaches the center ice and dumps it in. It is not icing. Jeannot battling with Zellweger. Jeannot digs it free. Pasternak back out to Peak. Lohrei steps into it, shoots. It's blocked. Mrazek may have got a piece. I think he got a save. Pasternak wraparound save by Mrazek. Pasternak. Minton couldn't keep it inside the line. Here's Geekie. Over to Lohrei. Bruins making a change. Pasternak touch pass off Lindholm's skate. Bad feed by Pasternak. And the Ducks have a breakaway the other way. It's Vetrano. Has a man breaking in front. Korpisalo scoops it up. I mean, Kuraly, where are you even thinking of throwing that puck? Because you knew Zadorov was right there, man. You knew he was right there. Like, where are you even thinking of throwing that puck? And then Korpisalo, you are 100 feet out of your net again. That's got to stop. It's got to stop. Pasternak, tie with Ray Bourque for 6th most goals in Bruins history, all time. His puck's poked to Mrazek. It's guided aside. Vetrano ahead now for Troy Terry. It's dumped in. That is Colangelo, excuse me. Callahan. Geeky touch pass to Lindholm in the neutral zone. Lindholm trying to guide his way through. Got poke checked by 4 Ducks defenders. Jokiharju gets double teamed. Here is Lacombe for Nestorenko. Pasternak hasn't really been noticeable here tonight. Haven't seen a whole lot of him. Here's Kastelik for Isamont. Back to Kastelik, little give and go. Backhand try, goes wide of the net. Kuraly on it. Granlund took it right off his stick, and now here comes Troy Terry. We have a penalty on the Ducks here. Oh, it's not going to be on the Bruins, sorry. And now, whoa, Kastelik knocks down Nestorenko, and now there's going to be some extra stuff after the whistle here. McAvoy took a hit after the whistle. Let's see what happens here. McAvoy's the only one getting penalized. It's a hit in the neutral zone. And then Nestorenko took a shot at McAvoy, which is why Kastelik responded. Granlund waved out of the draw against Kuraly. It'll be Carlson against Kuraly. Carlson wins the draw, and the Ducks will set up shop on the power play. They are 1 for 2. Granlund walks in. This is high. Zadorov tied up, and now it's Terry. Granlund over to Terry, walks in. Poke check by Peak. Ducks couldn't keep it inside the line. It's Zacha pressuring Lacombe. Bruins will make a change. The forwards will make changes. Here is Carlson across the line. Lindholm and Jeannot out there with Zadorov and Peak. Vetrano lost possession of it. Here is Lacombe over to Vetrano. Back out to Lacombe. Vetrano in the near side circle. Lacombe, Jeannot pressuring him out top. He almost lost it. Kept in inside the line barely. Ducks are right back on the power play after scoring to make it 4-3. Saved by Korpisalo on a one-timer from Terry. Back out to Lacombe. Lindholm took it away. Sent to Jeannot. The Bruins will just get it up the ice and they'll dump it in to kill off some of the penalty. 40 seconds to go on the power play for the Ducks. One shot so far. Here is Seneca. Kastelik out there. So is Minton with Jokiharju and Callahan. Puck comes to Killorn. Killorn. Ducks are offside. Bruins have to tag up. Ducks touched it. It's offside. This faceoff will be back in the Ducks' end. Went off Seneca's skate. .21 seconds to go in the power play. Ducks win the faceoff back in their own end. Shots are 7-2 Ducks in the third period. The Bruins have had as many shots on goal in the third as penalties. Here's Minton on a shorthanded breakaway. Minton lost the puck. Minton completely lost it. He could use some time upstairs or in the minors. Holy crap, Fraser. That's inexcusable. The Ducks iced the puck. That is inexcusable from Fraser Minton. You had a settled puck on a breakaway and you lost it? Come on, man. Please do not suck. He could use some time down there. I don't know what he's doing, but man, he has had 3 golden opportunities to score and he has failed miserably at all 3 of them. They tie up off the face-off. Puck kicked back and it comes out. Lori will grab it and dump it right back in. Play it around. It's Trouba. Lori pinches. The Bruins can't touch it. Here is Trouba. Sent back to Zellweger. Trouba. Ahead for Paling, trying to find Johnston. That puck's in front, and what are the Bruins doing? It's a 5-3 lead. It's Sam Colangelo, the Mass native. It is 5-3 Anaheim. The Bruins, what are they doing? They are dominating play, and they're just shooting themselves in the foot. This team might never win a hockey game again. You had 20 shots on goal in the first period. How are you losing a game when you're down 20? You had 20 shots in the first period. How? That's not possible. That's unbelievable. They are unbelievably, inexcusably bad. To think they were winning this game on multiple occasions. Holy. Wow. The Bruins just suck. They're about to be on their worst losing streak, tied for their worst losing streak in 15 years. If they keep this up. The dump and chase doesn't work. The neutral zone trap is about as easy to beat as the Bruins are in anything, really. That shot hit the side of the cage. That neutral zone trap is brutal. And it doesn't work. Shot saved Korpisalo. I mean, surely your goalie hasn't really helped, but holy crap, defend, please. Oh my God. We need help in the minors that we have. We have Lysell and Patra and Blumel, and they refuse to use them. Why? Here is Middlestat in the neutral zone. Dumps in the zone. Again. And there's no forechecks. The Ducks will get it right back out. And I guarantee they'll dump it in the zone on this entry. Here is Arvidsson for Middlestat. Chips it to Arvidsson. That puck banks in front and a save by Mrazek. They were winning this hockey game 3-2 about 45 minutes ago in real time. 45 minutes ago, they were winning this game. Isn't that unbelievable? Should not be losing. Oh, no. They deserve to be losing this hockey game. They deserve to be losing this hockey game 100%. You have 35 pucks on net, and you're not winning 7-3? I'm sorry. On the third string goalie? Who's only played in one game this season and gave up 6 to the Sharks? You don't deserve to win a hockey game. End of discussion. The Islanders are winning 7-1 currently. It is... Dude, this is unbelievable. I can't believe what I'm seeing. There is no excuse for what the Bruins are doing. There is none. None in the book. None in the book. Can't happen. You had 20 shots on net in the first period and you had 1 goal. 1. 15 combined shots since, only 3 in the third period in a game you were tied going into. Minton wins the draw. Lori shot. That goes up and out of play. My whole thing is, you don't call up Blumel, Patra, and Lysell right now, you're not a competitive hockey team. You don't want to win. I'm sorry. Lori wins the draw. McAvoy shot, save, rebound in the corner. Janelle back out, and Lori can't keep a freaking line again. That's nothing new. The stupid penalties. They're not even stupid penalties. They just can't keep the puck out of their own net regardless. At all. Keep the puck out of your own net and good things happen. And it doesn't matter who the Bruins put out, they can't keep the puck in the net. And out of their own net, man. Doesn't matter. Swayman, Corpusalo. Who cares? The Bruins defense can't defend a freaking beach ball if they tried. And they can't score. They have no scoring. Besides David Pastrnak, Casey Middlestat, and a bum plug. VL in front broken up. Still in Cancun? Possibly. Puck was played with a high stick. Knight's right. They are inventing ways to lose. This is unbelievable. I have never, in a million years, have seen a hockey team that has found multiple ways to suck. Multiple different ways to suck, actually. You did this to yourselves. This is a reflection of the front office. I'm going to go off. This is a reflection of the front office. You don't want to win a hockey team. You don't have a competitive hockey team when you have, with all due respect, you have Jeffrey VL and Johnny Beecher on your roster, and yet Patra and Blumel and Lysell are in the minors. You aren't competing. It's not a competitive hockey team. I'm sorry. And until you prove me otherwise, I will believe that. The Bruins need help. They need help offensively. And you have the 2 of the best scorers in the AHL down there right now from last season. Alex Steeves and Mate Blumel. And what are they doing? They're buried in the minor leagues. For what? Johnny Beecher? What a joke. What a joke that is. That is a joke. And I'm credentialed media, and I don't care. I don't care. I'm credentialed to speak my mind. And I'm speaking my mind. Don't care. The Bruins have the Providence has 2 home games on Friday and Sunday. I don't want to see Poitras, Blumero, Lysell there. I want them up on the NHL roster because the Bruins need help scoring and they need it now. I'm not a fan of Lysell. But I can't deny the fact this guy's scoring in the minor leagues. Get him up here. I mean, it doesn't help when Pasternak's turning over the puck 15 times a night. Callahan flips this puck into the neutral zone. 9:20 to go in the game. In a game that the Bruins were winning about 50 minutes ago in real time. They are now losing 5-3. They were winning 3-2. The Ducks ice the puck with 9:11 left. Shots on goal in the third period, 9-1. It's like last year. They can't score in the third period. They can't even play hockey in the third period. Corrali wins the draw. Zadorov to the front. Got it aside. Peak on the right point. Works it in down low. Kastelik waiting for it. He grabs it. Tied up by Hellison. Isamont. Back to Peak. Zadorov inside the line on the left point. Shot blocked by Lacombe. And the crowd's starting to get a little restless, and rightfully so. Carlson with a turnover from Peak in front, and save Korpisalo on Carlson. Now, can the Bruins build off a huge save like that? Here is Middlestat. For Arvidsson, he's losing the puck more times than I can count. That puck's batting in front, and it's in. No! What do you mean no? What do you mean no? Yes, it went off a duck first. Yeah, that's going to count. Arvidsson will get his first goal as a Bruin. That goal's going to count. It went off a stick. Yes, that should count. The Bruins are saying that's a goal. The referees immediately waved it off. They're going to say no goal. Let's see. Off the stick. Off the stick. Off the stick. That went off the stick. That definitely went off the stick. This is a 5-4 hockey game right now. Sturm, challenge this. Sturm, challenge this. Challenge it. Challenge it. I see stick. I see stick. Where did this hit? Stick. Challenge this, Marco. If you don't even have any balls, challenge it. Where'd it hit? They gotta challenge this. I'm sorry. They have to challenge this. This is clearly a goal. And they're gonna not review it? Bro, that's unbelievable. Marco has no balls, dude. Challenge that. Challenge that. That is blatantly obvious. That hit off his stick. That is a goal. Icing against the Ducks. Come on, Marco. Went off the glove. No, it didn't. It hit his stick. Open up your eyeballs. It hit his stick. I swear to God it did. I swear on my life that puck hit his stick. I swear on everything that hit his stick. And I'll die on that hill that it did. His glove was really close to it, but it bounced off his stick. That's not a bounce that takes off your hand like that. It does not. That's not a natural bounce off a hand. McAvoy ahead past Minton. And now here come the Ducks the other way. Like, come on, Marco. That's blatantly obvious. And if you don't get it, you don't get it. But at least you gotta try, man. Like, come on. That's a second straight game they should have reviewed something that they didn't. Colangelo knocked off the puck by Yoki Haru. This game should be 5-4 right now. Lindholm ahead. Isamont gets it in the zone. The Bruins making a change. I just get passionate because, like, I'm seeing the same thing you are, and I'm seeing completely different things from what you're saying you're seeing. I just get passionate. Ahead for Isamont, couldn't play it. Here is Lindholm across the line. In front, Kiki. Back out top. Callahan to the net. Blocked. Rebound, Peak. Reverses it into the corner. The right call, unfortunately. I don't think they did. I don't think they did. I think they got it wrong. The stick was not above the shoulder. It's where the contact was. Isamont. Fandon shot wide. Peak. In down low in front. Lindholm couldn't play it. Geeky back out to Callahan. Peak. Across. Geeky plays off the Karam shot. Save. Rebound. Isamont in front. Broken up. Bruins pinching. Callahan keeps it in for the Bruins. Here is Castle. A quick re-entry for the Bruins here. Has Peak. Castle trying to get through the entire Ducks defense. That didn't work. That's delay a game. Yep, it is. Too many men. It's going to be a delay a game penalty. I just get really passionate because his stick was like this when it made contact and it went off. They're saying it went off his knuckle. It didn't. It hit off like right here and it went in. Can you review, Sam? I saw it with my own eyeballs. I didn't need a video review. I saw it. That went off the glove. It went off the stick anyway, excuse me. Went off the stick and in the net. There is I'm not just saying that because I'm a Bruins fan. I'm saying that because I was legitimately off the stick and in. And if we lose it, we take a 2-minute penalty. All right, the game's over. Fine, whatever. You got to at least go down swinging. That's the wrong music to play for the Bruins. It's wrong music to play for the Bruins. More like this. Gauthier put it over the glass. Bruins on the power play for the second time. They were successful their first time around. Didn't even see the first unit the first time around. They scored too quick. Lindholm against Carlson. Lindholm wins the draw. Pasternak kicks it back to McAvoy. Over to Pasternak on the right point. Throws it on net. Score! David Pasternak threw it on net. And it's a 1-goal game. This game should be tied, but it's 5-4. Take that one away, I dare you. 5-4. He is chucked on net. Good screen by Zaka. Hey. That's Pasternak's 13th career goal against the Ducks in his career. And it's 5-4. Bruins get it right back. Pasternak in front. Geekie couldn't get the pass. And the Bruins are within one. Now, will they keep it within one or will they go back down two? Here's McTavish in front, broken up. There kept by, was that Geekie? It was. Now Zadorov moves it ahead. He'll carry it with speed. Zadorov's in. Zadorov drops it. Geekie scores! Morgan Geekie! 2 goals in under a minute. It's 5-5. Unbelievable. This team will not quit. Geekie's got his second goal of the night. And with 5:03 to go, it's 5-5. And the Ducks are taking a timeout. 2 goals in 25 seconds. Whoa! Where in the world did that come from? Wow. The offense showed up at the right time, boys. Oh, the play started again. Shot there is blocked on the way to the net. It's 5-5 with under 5 minutes to go. The Ducks keep it inside the Bruins line. Took a weird bounce. That puck comes to Nesterenko. In front, score! Are you kidding me? Troy Terry at 6-5 Ducks. There goes all that. There goes that. It's 6-5 Ducks with 4:33 to go. Because Korpisalo can't stop a beach ball. And the defense is so bad, too. That's 3 goals in about a minute swing. Why are they both committing to the same guy in front? There's Terry is right in front of them. There's 2 guys in the corner. There's nobody covering Terry in front of the net. There's your more playing time, asshole. 6 goals against a crappy Ducks team. Yeah, that's good. But now they need one again. The Bruins tied the game for 30 seconds. He might have hit head coach. They did. That's the pathetic part. Marco Sturm is a defensively structured head coach. Turnover in front, and Middlestat turned the puck over. Now the Bruins have a 2-on-2. They have a third man coming. Middlestat. Arvidsson. Through the legs, keeps it in front. Zaka tips it. Hit the side of the net. Hit the side of the post. Arvidsson back to Yoki Haru. On net. Knocked down. Middlestat tied up along the wall. Keep a lead. If they weren't leading, they were tied. By Outcorp. I'm literally on the verge of, like, screaming at Korpisalo, like, going up to Boston and screaming at him in person. Like, it's so bad how bad he is at his job, man. Like, Bruins keep it in. Lindholm, Peak, shot, save by Mrazek. Peak can't score, we all know that. This puck's gonna go all the way down. We have icing with 3:14 left. Siege system. His defensive structure worked in Ontario. It worked with the Kings in the assistant coach job. It worked in a lot of different places. Apparently, it's not working in Boston so far. Changes need to be made. Stop having double commitments to one guy in the corner. The Ducks will ice the puck again. .307 to go in the third period. There have been 5 goals scored in this third period, 3 of which in the final 3 minutes. In the last 3 minutes. Now redo the draw. Bruins win the draw. What now? The Bruins had offensive zone possession and the clock was wrong. Whoop-de-frickin-do. The clock was wrong. Whoop-de-doo. They stopped the clock. It was off by a second. Who cares? Just speed it up a second. Or just pause it for a second, then start it again. Whatever you need to do. God, it's 3:07 what it should have been on the clock. Who cares? The Bruins had offensive zone possession and they're down 1. Who cares? They had Lori was about to take a shot and they blew a whistle dead. Big tie up. Bruins keep it in. It's Geeky. Now, will they actually play the puck this time and not have to be stopped due to a time issue? McAvoy gets decked. Bruins keep it in. It's Lindholm who pinched and kept it in. Here is Hellison. Lori grabs it. Tied up along the wall in front of the Ducks bench. They'll flip in with under 3 minutes left. Yogi Haru sends it to Pasternak. It's for Zacha. Pasternak puts it wide. Pasternak's now 6th all-time alone in Bruins goals. Shot by Zadorov is stopped by Mrazek. 6-5 here in the third with 2:27 to go. Geeky's got 2 goals tonight. Pasternak's got 2 points. And they have 6 skaters out there. Timeout Boston. They're going to pull the goalie. So the empty net is out. The Bruins did score with the goalie pulled on Tuesday against Florida. Make sure if you have not yet, hit the like button and subscribe. Timeout Boston, 2:27 to go in the third. It is 6-5 Ducks. It has been a wild hockey game indeed. Middlestat, Geeky, Pasternak, Lindholm, Zacha, and McAvoy out there. Big tie-up off the draw. Bruins get it. It's McAvoy. Pasternak fakes the shot. Throws it on net. Knocked down. Geeky behind the net waiting for it. He's got it. Plays it to Zacha. The Bruins need 1. Lindholm trying to get through. He can't. It's broken up. It's Granlund. Trying to get around McAvoy. Takes a penalty. Granlund scores. Thanks, Jonas. Thank you very much for absolutely nothing. 6 goals against, 7-5 Ducks. Thank you. Thank you, defense, and thank you, Corpusalo, for nothing. You useless pieces of garbage. 5 goals, and you couldn't keep the puck out of your own net. Thank you for nothing. At all. Thank you. 7 goals against tonight. But yeah, they want DiPietro in the minors, right? Yeah. Because that makes sense. Yeah. Mitten. But they want Lysell and Poitras and Blumel in the minors, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Granlund's got a 5-point night. Shot save from Isamon on a try. And uh-oh, there it is. There's the first one of the year. It's loud. It's not loud, but I am hearing it. I am hearing Fire Sweeney chants. That's the first time I've heard that one this year. Shot deflects wide. This is exactly what you. This is what the Bruins wanted. This is what they wanted. They asked for this. They asked for this. And the Bruins defense defenders, you guys asked for this too. 7 goals on 30 shots. That's pretty effective, guys. Peak shot deflected by VL is stopped by Mrazek, who is undeservedly going to get a win tonight. I don't want to go watch this team in person. I don't. Until actual legitimate structural changes are made, I don't want to watch this team. They're gonna be the 3-6. I don't want to watch this team in person. And the boos are out. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. I don't want to see that. No thanks. Why waste my money on that crap? I don't want to see that crap.
So I broke curfew.
That is the most pathetic loss I have ever called on YouTube. Ever. 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 I have no words at this point. I have 0 words. You guys lose 7-5 at home after coming back from being down 5-3 and you lose? This is a new low, guys. This is unbelievable. I can't believe I just sat here for the last 3 hours and I watched that crap. This is insane. This is next level pathetic in my opinion. Korpisalo, I don't know what the hell you're doing, but it's clearly not your job. 7 goals given up on 30 shots for the Ducks. Now, one of them was an empty netter. I don't give a damn about the ticker. I'm turning that off. This is an inexcusable loss. Because the offense showed up tonight. The defense doesn't know how to stop a beach ball, and neither does Korpisalo. The Bruins are the most scored on team in the National Hockey League to start the season. Coming into tonight, just so you know. Coming into tonight. I'm sure that number skyrocketed after this game. I've got nothing. The Bruins blocked 16 shots in this game. I mean, this is unbelievable. I don't know what to say at this point. So I'm gonna call Josiah and see what he says. Josiah, what was that?
I think we should all go to Boston and ask Sweeney what his plans were when he said, we're going to make a great move this summer and we're going to have the big summer. What do you mean? We are 9 games into a brand new season, and I'm already about this close to crashing out. I'm going to control myself a little bit because there was one positive, and that's the best I've seen the offense in a very, very long time. I will start with the good and end with the bad because there's a heck of a lot more bad. The one good thing, the offense was fantastic. 41 shots on goal. You won 58% of the face-offs. You did score on both power plays that you had. You scored on both. The physicality was good. So, you know what? Congratulations, you scored 5 goals. Oh, wait, I forgot a small detail. You lost! You lost against a Ducks team that, on paper, is way worse. Oh, wait, no, they're not.
One point I'm going to make here. I'm going to make a point. Crime, you don't have to send scores anymore. I'm not running this ticker the rest of the night. So that is that. Grant just sent me a text. I will read it. It said the Bruins. If the Bruins continue to suck, the quicker Sweeney is out the door, I don't mind.
Sweeney should have been out the door about a year and a half ago.
He should have. Okay, so if they were going to fire him, it should have been last year at the end of the season when the season was done.
And his contract was over.
Yeah. They gave him 2 more years. Really? Okay, so you... Okay, Marco. I'm going to talk to Sturm now. I'm not even going to talk to Sweeney. I'm not even going to talk to... I'm going to talk to Sturm. Marco Sturm. Hi.
I'll take care of that part.
No. You can talk to Sweeney all you want. I'm going to talk to Marco. So, your defensive structure sucks. I don't know what you're telling guys to do. It doesn't work. To be completely blunt and honest with you, it doesn't work because you gave up 7 goals to the Anaheim Ducks. At home, by the way. And you also are now on a 6-game losing streak. And you now have a deep hole to dig yourself out of. And right now, the only shovel I really want to give you is one of those ones the ones you use for like babies in a sandbox. That I used to have as a kid. I used to have like a little purple shovel. Used to dig around in the sandbox with in my backyard. That's all I'm gonna give you, because that's all you deserve right now. 9 games in, the offense is there. I'm not denying that. Hey, look, you could score. You're allowing the other team to score a hell of a lot more than you are. So you're not helping yourselves out at all. It's just not. The power play is good. They scored 2. They were 2 for 2 in the power play. Whoop de fucking do. You lost 7-5. There's no. All you added.
I'll
okay.
get there.
So all the team added was piss and vinegar, right? That was the quote from Neely. Piss and vinegar. Okay? I said this on the Something's Bruins podcast, and I'll say this here. Great, you added piss and vinegar. That's all well and good. Guys, the Bruins need a competent hockey team, and they do not have it. And I hate to be a hater of both the goalies. Swayman couldn't have saved this game tonight. The defense in front of them sucks. Sorry. It sucks. And there is nothing I can do to change that, because I'm just a fan, right? That doesn't know anything. Okay? I have seen what greatness and what great defense looks like. I am an appreciative man of when I see good defense. Okay? I did not see that tonight. I have not seen that in the last 6 games. Piss and vinegar both smell bad. You're right, Knight. You're right. You know what's also bad? Henry Yokoharu in his own end. Mason Lohrei turning the puck over in the neutral zone.
Arvidsson looking like a ballerina, not a hockey player.
I'm sure they'll take you in Russia with that spin moves there, dude. A Russian ballerina.
Dude,
somewhere.
I can't stand it, man. Like, every time. Like, it's not like, oh, he doesn't want... No, it's every single time he touches the puck, he does one of two things. He either spins around like he's on a fucking carousel and tries to just see where the puck's gonna go, or he tries to just dig it deep with his stick and tries to, like, poke it further. Like, and it never works. He gets it about a foot, and then it gets stolen by whoever is covering him, which can be fucking peewee kids, because they can skate around more than this guy. The only thing that he does right is he's fast. That's it. Cool. He's the Flash. Guess what? The Flash can't do much with the stick while you're playing hockey. It's unbelievable. I mean, I was sitting on the couch watching TV with my mom. I had your stream on my phone, and as soon as Sam Collegial, or whatever the fuck his name is, scored and made it 5-3, I'm like, all right, well, this game's, freaking over. I have to start thinking about my rant. And then, Pasternak and Geeky score pretty much within seconds of each other. I'm like, oh, this is great. And then the moment I thought about it, I'm like, this is going to be another Panthers situation where I feel really, really good for about 2 seconds, and they're going to blow it. Lo and behold, freaking 30 seconds later, Troy Terry pots it, and it's 6-5 Anaheim. And by then, nothing's going to happen there. I don't know what to do with this defense. I don't. Like, you got to scrap it. I don't know what you got to do. I mean, your goalies can't stop a beach ball. Swayman, it depends on the night. Corpusalo, I don't know where his head is. It's not up his ass, because then we could actually see where he's looking. But I don't know what we're going to do here. And honestly, yeah, brown paper bag. That's exactly where I'm at right now. Corpusalo can't save. Defense can't manage the puck on their own end or anywhere else. Same thing with McAvoy and Zadorov. Those two can't handle the puck in the opposing blue line. Every time they have it, they're fumbling around with it. They can't pass it. When they do put it on net, it's completely wide. Don't know where that's going to go. The score is just, like, irrelevant. You look at it and like, whoa, the Bruins scored 5 goals. That's great. Who cares? I mean, I get it. I gave them credit at the beginning of my rant. Cool, you scored 5 goals. You haven't been able to do that, really, this whole season. You started 3-0. You beat the Washington Capitals, which were supposed to be one of the best teams in the East. Then you came home and had a comeback win against the Blackhawks. And then you beat the Sabres, who the Sabres have had a pretty damn good start compared to you in this season. And you're feeling really, really good about yourself. And then you lay a fat egg 6 times over. I mean, I won't totally blame you for the Panthers game, because that game was pretty close and you got stupid unlucky at the end, even though that shouldn't have gone in. But this is inexcusable. The Ducks have been terrible forever. And they don't have the pieces to do what they're supposed to be doing. And you allowed them to score 7 goals in your own barn. 7.
Yeah.
This is what needs to happen. This is my last point about this. This is what's got to happen. First of all, Marco Sturm, the fact you did not challenge that is inexcusable. This momentum shift would have been so much different if you challenged that goal, because you would have gotten a momentum faster in the game, and you potentially could have won this game, but you didn't. So you need to figure that out. Video crew, I don't know what you guys are doing. So this is what's going to happen. Arvidsson needs to play hockey and stop putting on his tutu. You need to tell your defense to actually get the puck out of your zone instead of trying to battle in the corner and pass in between and behind the net. And oh yeah, Corpusalo, just to make sure that we're on the same page, the puck's supposed to go in the other net and not in yours. When there's a puck coming towards you, you're supposed to stop it. Just a reminder. So this is what I'm going to do until I see some legitimate change. And I'm not going bandwagon like, oh, we won a game, we're totally back. No. I'm not going into more games. I'm not spending any more money that has to do with the Bruins. And that's not just being spiteful. That is, first of all, I spend money on things I like to enjoy. The Bruins make my life harder right now. I have a better time at night playing video games and not watching this team, which is sad because sports is one of my favorite things in the entire world. And it makes, I hate doing it right now. So I'm keeping it calm enough right now and I'm wrapping it up. If you lose to the Avalanche, which honestly, you probably will, because if you can't beat the Ducks, you're certainly not going to beat the Avalanche because they kicked your ass thoroughly last time. So we'll see how that goes. There's going to be a full revolt because you're going to get humiliated by the Avalanche again, and then you do have some winnable games coming up after that. You have Senators, Islanders, Sabres.
Well, winnable. Yeah, sure.
Well, yeah, my point is they should be winnable on paper. Guess what? There's a high potential that this winning streak could hit double digits, or this losing streak is not going to be broken anytime soon. And yeah, what you have on screen right now, the deserve to win-o-meter, yeah, that's a problem. Go ahead and talk about it.
So this is on moneypuck.com. This is the deserve to win-o-meter, and they do 1,000 simulations of this game. They put the exact stats in, and they say, who's going to win? Well, the Bruins win 60% of the time. Okay. So, get off the screen. Okay. Let's see here. Let's keep it moving. Scroll all the way down. Expected goals. In all situations, the Bruins are expected to get 4.5 goals in this game. The Ducks are expected to get 3.34. I repeat, the score was 7-5. Like...
I'm going to answer a question in chat here.
Oh, boy.
Will, who are you going to blame tonight? I have 3 people. Connor has a few. Corpusalo, absolutely. You know, I hate a lot of the times blaming on the goalie. This was a goalie. Corpusalo could not, again, I don't know where his head was stuffed, but it wasn't on his head. It wasn't on his shoulders. Corpusalo, horrendous. This might be a hot take. McAvoy has been terrible all season. He was not better. He was not.
I didn't think McAvoy had a particularly bad night. I thought he
every time I felt like I looked what he was doing, he fumbled the puck on the blue line.
For his standards, I thought he was okay. I'm not. I thought it was fine tonight. He's not the issue. I'm looking at
peak big time.
I'm looking at peak. Again. I'm gonna go through the plus minus.
Figure. He scored an own goal last game and then gave up probably 2 or 3 odd man rushes that turned into goals.
Here we go. Plus minus from tonight. This is gonna get fun. Defensively.
Oh boy.
Lohrei, -2. McAvoy, -2. Callahan, -2. Zadorov, +1. Yokoharu and Peak, even. Up top, Middlestat and Zaka, even. Lindholm, -1. Geeky with 2 goals, -2. Kastelik, -2. VL, -2. Corelli, -2. Arvidsson, +1 somehow. Iseman, -1. Jeannot, even. Pasternak, a goal and an assist, -1. Mitten, -1. Korpisalo, -1 million. So that's not good. Want me to put it bluntly? 2 of your 3 defenders were above even tonight, but were even or higher. There was only 1 forward on the Bruins that were above even tonight. It was Victor Arvidsson at +1.
Ew. The ballerina got the best +-. That sucks.
He tied with Nikita Zadorov for the best +- on the NHL Bruins roster tonight.
Which, that's why I don't like the +- thing, because it does not show much.
It does. I know, but that is the way it is. That is a thing, and they do look at that, and that is something that needs to be notified. Lohrei, again, another -2, and he scored tonight. He scored
Yeah,
tonight.
Got lucky.
What's up?
He got real lucky.
Yep, that shot, Mrazek had no idea where
that
that
puck
was.
had eyes, man. That was not going in more than like 2 of those situations out of 1,000.
Mrazek had
nutmegged 2 players and barely missed the pads.
Mrazek did not know where that puck was. But
yeah, he got lucky.
Scorer's gonna score. He scored tonight, and he still had a -2.
Later, Babs. There's no saving this team other than getting them help, which is not going to happen because Sweeney has his head so far up his ass that he's not going to realize this is a problem.
Okay, so I don't think so I'm going to retract my earlier spot about the offense. I don't think the offense needs help. I think the defense needs help, and I think the goalie needs help. Goalie Bob Asenza, the goaltending coach, this has been a 2-year project for Joonas Korpisalo, and it has not worked. So I don't
trade
think...
Corpy for peanuts and bring up DiPietro. I just fixed your problem.
I don't think goalie Bob can fix stupid. And he's not a rocket scientist. So I don't think he can fix stupid. And Korpisalo coming about 100 feet out of his net every time there's a puck on net is kind of stupid. Am I exaggerating the 100 number? Yes. All right, I want to hear it, Mr. and Mrs. Nerds. Hey, he was actually 2.3 feet out of his net. Shut up. The fact of the matter is this. League for a decade. A decade. 2015, he made his NHL debut. He was drafted back in 2012 by the Blue Jackets. Those were his best days when he was with the Blue Jackets. They traded him to the Kings, and he's been shit ever since. He went to the Senators, and he was worse. He went to the Bruins. He was last year. Shit so far to start the year this year. And that's putting it nicely. That's putting it nicely. So, post goal, the 4th Ducks goal from Granlund to make it 4-3 on the power play. Okay, I'll give you one thing. Terry undresses Kastelik, gets around the defender. Korpisalo comes about 100 feet, not 100, about 5 feet out of his net. He's off his line, off his post completely, and he doesn't have the power to get himself back over from right post to left post. There's a puck over on the other side of your net. It's Michael Granlund, who doesn't miss from there. Bam, right past you. Yeah. Nice job. Real good job. Night, we have one. It's Nikita Zadorov. He can skate the puck out of his D zone when he wants to. He only does it about once or twice a game. But when he does, he gets going. And he needs to do it way more often, in my personal opinion. Because when he goes, he goes. Any other things you want to mention, Josiah? Any other points you want to make?
We need Lindholm back so bad, man.
Yeah, Hampus, please.
Can you stop getting injured, please?
Stop getting hurt, please. This is getting a little ridiculous at this point. I'm sorry. Hate to be that guy, and I wish you nothing but the best, and I love you. Please stop getting hurt. It is getting ridiculous at this point. Protect yourself. Seriously. I don't know what happened. I don't know where the injury happened, but man, it's lower body again. It's the same thing as Herbert just threw a pick. Well, that's interesting.
Sucks to suck.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Stay out of the box. That's not gonna help anything when you have guys in the box.
So I just revisited the goal visualizer for the Troy Terry goal that made it 6-5.
How do you find that?
I am gonna go. It's on the NHL website.
I gotta find that myself.
I am going to revisit my point, and I'm going to stand on it. And again, McAvoy was one of the worst tonight, and this was part of the problem. I don't go see the Troy Terry goal. Look where McAvoy is.
All right, here we go.
Troy Terry just slips right behind him, and he should be the one in front of the net protecting the net. He is not. He's out in the circle. Troy Terry is wide open, and then just slips it past Korpisalo.
So here is the play. Puck's here. Okay. Back to the line. Kastelik pinches. McAvoy's on his man. He's in the right spot. Okay. So here's the puck now. There is nobody there. It's a free puck. Lorai's here. McAvoy's here. Right spot. Both of them make this stupid decision. Look what happened here. So both men pinch. So here is number 13 for the Ducks. I don't remember who that is, and honestly, I don't really care. Nestorenko, that's who it was. So Nestorenko has a clear view at Korpisalo with Lorai. McAvoy sticks in the way. Watch Troy Terry. Watch 19 in white. Here he comes. Sneaks his way through. He has Lorai.
Where's McAvoy?
He has Lorai there. McAvoy, that's your guy. The switch happened. It's like in basketball when you play defense, you have a switch.
Yep.
When one guy switches to one guy, you switch to the guy he switched from. So McAvoy didn't read that Lorai switched, and McAvoy's in front. Look what's in front of him. Troy Terry, who has the puck all alone, with nobody there to defend him whatsoever, and then bam, goal.
Unacceptable. Not by McAvoy or anybody, but especially McAvoy, who has been in this league way too long to know that in those situations, you can't do that.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want to say this is his 8th year in the league. I think.
Yeah.
So here is my suggestion. Lorai and McAvoy should not be on a defensive pairing ever again. I don't care if Lorai needs McAvoy for offensive production. The defense is awful.
This is McAvoy's 9th year.
McAvoy's 9th year in the league. This is Lorai's 2nd full year in the NHL. Okay? 2nd full year in the league. For once, I'm not blaming Lorai on this. Because once again...
Shocker.
What's up?
Shocker.
Yeah. Here we go. I'm going to let this play out. I'm not going to pause it from start to finish. Watch 19 in white. Watch 73 in black. Watch for yourself.
Bloop, goes right behind him. Ridiculousness.
All right. You know, I'm actually really glad that you introduced this goal visualizer thing to me because I'm actually going to use this for my post-game breakdowns now.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's a good tool.
I actually really like this.
Yeah, whenever I talk about specific players doing stupid stuff, this is what I'm talking about because I go and look at all the goals and I'm like, okay, so you were just sitting there for no reason. Got it.
Man, that's a good... all right, good call. I'm going to use that more often. That's actually pretty good. That's good. Thank you. Two positives to take out tonight. Number one, the Bruins can score from behind. They couldn't do that last year. The second option, the second thing that's positive, I figured out the goal visualizer thing on NHL.com. That's it. That's it. If Hampus is good to go Saturday, I want to see him with McAvoy. I want to see Zadorov with Peak, and I want to see Callahan with Yoki Haru, and I want to see Lohrei upstairs. That's what I want to see.
As a quick update, just saw a tweet of Corpusalo in his post-game interview.
Oh.
Just said, "I'm embarrassed. We all should be." Brother, you all shouldn't be embarrassed because your offense knows how to score, at least for tonight.
Here is the 7 players that should be embarrassed.
You should be embarrassed.
Jonas Corpusalo the most, Mason Lohrei, Charlie McAvoy, Nikita Zadorov, Andrew Peak, Michael Callahan, and Henry Yoki Haru.
I'll give you a few more quotes. Geeky said, "It happens every game, it seems. It's just embarrassing to the fans.
Yes.
Everybody. Everything is poor. Every guy got to look down in the mirror and decide where this year wants to go. It's been all year. We threw a good start down the drain pretty quickly. That's for damn sure."
Geeky, you are absolutely right, and it's not your fault, buddy. You had 2 goals tonight. You did your job. I'm not mad at you for tonight. I'm not mad at you.
Ooh, this is also interesting. Geeky said, "If we can't turn it around, everybody in here knows what's going to happen."
Yeah. You want me to spell it out for you? What's going to happen, guys?
Blow it up.
So what happened last year?
2 more quotes for you real quick.
Go ahead. I'm going to go. I'm going to wrap stream after this. Go ahead.
Yep. So McAvoy said, "It's just devastating the way we're losing these games. It's killing us." Yeah, that's a nice way of putting it.
That's putting
it
nicely.
Yeah. Last but not least, Nikita Zadorov says, "It's embarrassing. We're scoring 5. That should be an automatic win every time. We need a way to shut it down."
Yeah. At least they're acknowledging the fact that their
the players
defensive
know.
woes,
it's the freaking front office that's like, "Oh, they're
it's
fine. What do you mean?"
The defensive woes are going to screw this team over. Okay, the players are saying it. Marco and the defensive coaches on this team, fix it. Fix it. That's what we're paying you for. Fix it. The players are saying, "Hey, we know we can do better. Fix it." This is still savable, guys. Fix it. It looked good in the first 3 games. Fix it.
Last quick stat, the Bruins have held the lead 11 times this season, and in 6 of those times, within 6 minutes of that goal of taking the lead, they have given it up.
Yep. Fix it.
Chicago twice, Vegas twice, Colorado, and now the Ducks.
Fix it.
Pathetic.
Yeah. I'm not... Zadorov's right. All of these guys are right. They're right. Geeky's the only one that I'm not mad at out of those 4 quotes. The 4 people that spoke.
Yep.
I'm not mad. Corpusalo I'm mad at. Because... yeah. Zadorov? Not really. McAvoy kinda a little bit. Geeky, no. You scored 2 goals tonight. You did your job. You scored the game-tying goal. You did your job. Pastrnak scored tonight. He did his job. Nobody else did. And it's a shame. Because I had false hope. When they tied this game at 5, I said to myself, I didn't say it out loud because I knew it was going to backfire. And I should have said it out loud. It might have helped something. But I said, I have a feeling, I'm thinking to myself, they're going to win this game. They're going to win this hockey game now. They came back.
That's what I said. Yep, that's what I said. I'm like,
I fell for
you
it
know, I was
again.
jumping up and down.
I fell for it again.
Yep, I was excited.
I fell for it again.
Always. It's the.
I fell for it again.
Dude.
And
Every time.
it's just there's nothing I can do to fix that. I fell for it. I said, "Hey, they're going to win this game." And I said in my head, you know, no. No.
I've now learned I cannot say that no matter how big the lead is until the buzzer goes off.
Until the final horn sounds and the Bruins have more goals than the other team on the scoreboard at the end of the game. So, nice job, chat. The Bruins, you guys said that 67% of the fans were saying the Bruins are going to win. Nice job, chat. I hope you're real proud of yourselves with that joke.
Oh, wow.
Harrison felt that one on the force, the 6-7 joke. The Vikings just scored a touchdown. If anybody cares. Is that Addison?
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
all right.
I'm just miserable.
Welcome. Welcome to misery. Been here since 2007. Exciting. All right. Did you like that?
I just can't.
All right, everybody. That's it for me. I've lost enough brain cells, and I gotta eat food, and then I gotta go to bed because I have an early wake up call in the morning because I have to go speak at a panel for the school, and then I gotta drive home, about an hour and a half home. So, for that being said, this was embarrassing, and there's nothing I can do to say otherwise. If you liked what you saw, somehow, if you did, I'm not sure how you did, but if you did, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Turn on your post notifications to never miss when I go live or upload here on the channel. Follow me on social media, Instagram, TikTok, and X down below in the description. I'll be live Saturday for Bruins Avalanche. Good night, everybody.
Whether we want to or not.
What's up?
Whether we want to or not.
Yeah, here we are. See you on Saturday. Bruins lose miserably. And defensively piss poor. 7-5. Good night.